Oh, actually, this is only within 18 inches.
There you go.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another 6++ TTS Fight Night. We have a special matchup for you this evening. One might describe this matchup as stodgy. Davey previously suggested this was like playing with glue versus peanut butter. My name is Lewis. I will be your gracious host for this evening, if you'll have me. And I'm joined this evening by Jack. Say hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Excellent. You know the rules. Say hello, Davey.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Yeah, I was still deploying. There you go. So now I'm there.
I'll leave you to crack on deploying, Davey, because Jack, you have finished. So we're going to play Necrons versus Tyranids this evening. This is the Canoptech detachment versus the assimilated detachment. So we're really today at the cutting edge of competitive 40k here, ladies and gents. So this is going to be a real hard-fought matchup. So you're both going to have to be playing nice, no cheating, no weighted dice, Davey. I know what you're like. But no,
Hey,
Jack.
what you blame me for any TTS bullshit?
No TTS bullshit. I don't know how you weight dice in TTS, but I'm sure there's a way because I don't understand how it works. So Jack is going to be driving the camera for us this evening because I am technologically illiterate. But Jack, yeah, perhaps if you start with your list first, you want to tell us what Necrons you've brought?
Yeah, sure. So, as I said before, I am running the Canoptech Court detachment, which basically gives you one of those areas secure detachments. So you hold the majority of the objectives in each third of the board. You get rerolls to hit. Otherwise, you get reroll ones on Canoptech and Cryptech units.
Great.
So I've got the Nightbringer because I've never actually used a Nightbringer before, and I already much in the way of Satan, really. So I already wanted to give him a go and get him on the board. Orokan, one of my favorite Necron characters, I've got to have him in there.
Himself.
Yeah, he's very meta at the moment as well, so it's worth taking. We've got a Plasmancer. We've got a Royal Warden because fallback and shoot is super useful.
Yep.
We've got 10 Immortals for the Plasmancer to go in with Tesla for all those extra, for crit 5, sustain 2 goodness. We've got 20 Warriors with Gorse Reapers. Then that's where the Royal Warden and Plasmancer have gone. Mm-hmm. We've got 3 Doomstalkers because what Canoptech Court list is complete without 3 Doomstalkers. We've got a Reanimator because I love getting back up again. We've got 6 Wraiths. Again, what Canoptech Court list is complete without at least 1 unit of 6 Wraiths for the Technomancer in. I've got a unit of 5 Death Marks to hold my home objective. I've got a unit of 3 Heavy Destroyers with Mythic Annihilators, I think they're called, because they're one of my favorite. Yeah, they're one of my favorite units in Necrons. I really love that unit, so I always try and run it out. And then a unit of 3 Ophidian Destroyers for some objective-y stuff. In terms of enhancements, I've just gone for the Infiltrate on the Technomancer, so I've got some Infiltrating Wraiths.
Yes, I can see your Wraiths nicely hiding in that big building there. That sounds really good. Really interesting mix of units you've got going on there, Jack. I mean, obviously seeing the Death Marks is pretty cool, and I quite like the Nightbringer. I'm really hoping the Nightbringer can cut some big monsters in half over the course of the evening. Davey's shaking his head there. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Thanks to everyone that's in the chat already so far. Please do drop a comment and drop a like on the video as well. I'll come to the chat once we've gone through Davey's Tyranid list. I'm not biased, but I really hope you win, Davey.
Well, Jack, just before we go on to mine, do you want to give everyone who doesn't speak binary an idea of what Canoptech Court does?
So it's the one of those detachments that gives you the area control stuff. So if you hold the majority of objectives in each sort of third of the board, you get reels to hit on your Canoptech and Cryptech units. I'll re-roll 1s to hit if you don't get that. So roll 1s to hit on most stuff in the army at the moment.
Cool.
Nice.
And Tyranids, Davey.
All right, let's do it. So, I haven't played Assimilation Swarm a great deal, but it's one of those detachments that I think is very fun. So let's break it down. So Tyranids still have all the 3D6 leadership in Synapse and Shadow of the Warp, obviously.
Hell yes.
I've got a Neuro Tyrant in there as well, so I'll be able to do the -1 when it's on the board, which is now it's starting on the board. Assimilation Swarm, what happens is you get Harvester units. What I'll try and do is I'll mark the Harvester units out so you know where they are at all times. Each Harvester unit regens a Tyranid unit within 6 inches of it in the command phase. a unit can only be regened once, so you can't totally take the piss. It just regens a unit. What does regen mean? Well, the unit can regain D3+1 wounds, a single model, or 3 endless multitude models. So really good range of stuff there. We've got some enhancements. We've got instinctive defense on the Broodlord, which means he gets the heroic for free when he's within 6 inches of a harvester unit, and he gets fight first if he's within 6 inches of a harvester unit too. So the other one is Biophagic Flow. That's going to be on the Neuro Tyrant, which is going to extend the range of how far you can regen something. Cool. Let's go through the unit. So, Broodlord with instinctive defense, Neurotyrant I've already spoken about. Old One Eyes. Old One Eyes is really cool. He's got a 5-up feel no pain all the time, and he regens D3 wounds anyway. So he just does that every turn, every command phase. So not even just my turn. So he's really fun.
Can that be stacked with the detachment rule?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because it's not that rule. So yeah, it's really good. We've also got a Tervigan. Tervigan's going to respawn D3+3 Tervigans, right? And then I can do the regen. So we can really bring back give or take up to 9 models in a unit. I do have ways, by the way, to regen out of the command phase in melee, if I kill a unit, or if a unit dies near me, I can do it. So yeah, there's other ways to regen in other phases.
So what you're saying is we really need to be prepared to be playing this game till about midnight.
Well, yeah, pretty much. We're going to make it snappy, aren't we, Jack?
So quick.
So quick. We've got 10 Hormagaunts, 20 Termagants, so they're just my OC boys. I've got 5 Barbgons because I haven't used them in a while, and they're pretty handy, I think, for in most scenarios. 55 points for 5 idiots, pretty good. A Haruspex, haven't played one in ages, but obviously the key for this detachment. 3 Psychophages. If you watch Bug Watch, you know I absolutely despise this unit, but you can't play Simulation Swarm without him. We've got a Lictor, he's in Rapid Ingress, 2 Ripper Swarms, a Spore Assist. So this is, I want to say a big thank you to Michael De La Torre for giving me some ideas for this list. Well, it's actually his list. I've just changed 2 units. And he loves the Spore Assist, so we're using it today. I haven't used one since 9th edition, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about what that is during the game. And then we've got a Trigon, which is a 6-inch deep strike unit. Loads of attacks, hits like a truck. Really cool. And 3 Venom Thropes for an aura of -1 to hit, and 6 Zoanthropes, who also give you an aura of 6-up invuln. So what you're saying is I get for infantry, -1 to hit if you need Venom Thropes, 6-up invuln if you need Zoanthropes, and a 6-up feel no pain if you need a Psychophage. And then you regen. So loads of fun.
Are you the glue or the peanut butter in that analogy, Davey?
I'm pretty sure I'm the peanut butter.
Excellent. So, let's hope you don't have a nut allergy, Jack, because this is going to end badly. So, let's start. Before we go on to the mission of the map, I want to say hello to the people in the chat who have said hi themselves. Thank you for commenting. If you are watching and you haven't pressed the like button yet, I would be greatly appreciative if you could do that for us. That would be very much appreciated. So, Boar, hello, y'all. Hello to you as well. He's taking bets on how long this game is going to take. Swarms for the win. 100% completely agree with you. Hello, John. Evening to you, sir. He's been playing a simulation himself for a little while, so he's very excited to see it. So no pressure, Davey. We've got a simulation expert in the chat, ready to judge your every move. So no, it should be good. So what mission are we playing today? We are playing Take and Hold. Nice, simple. Just stand on some objectives, get some points. Prepared positions, which I believe is covering the first round. Have I got that wrong? That is correct. David's nodding. And we're on the Hammer and Anvil deployment. Don't see a lot of Hammer and Anvil. We do like it. This is actually because Davey and Jack have fought their way through 7 games of World Championships of Warhammer play. This is round 8 of the Games Workshop mission pack, I think. So I think this would be the final, I believe, of the World Championships. So this is top level 40k. And you will recognise as well, or you won't recognise the terrain on the map. Jack, we're using Games Workshop terrain today, aren't we?
Yeah, this is Mission C from their pack. Just worth noting as well, prepared positions is battle line units get to heroically intervene and use take cover for 0. Go to ground, for 0 CP.
That's good. Sorry, that's my mistake. Well done.
That's right.
Well caught.
You're a fantasy player, it's fine.
Yeah, I've been wondering why everything's on a round basis. It seems a bit odd. So we've all deployed. We deployed before the show started, so to save us a little bit of time there. So perhaps maybe let's start this time with Davey. Do you want to talk us through your deployment, sir, and what your thoughts are for the game ahead?
Yeah, for sure. So I had an absolute solid plan for deployment. Jack's completely screwed that up because we've got infiltrating wraiths in the middle of the board. So I've had to readjust. But essentially what we're doing is we've got a load of OC here, which we can then push into the middle or to the side. We've got my auras kind of set up in the middle of the board, so we're going to spread those out a bit. Unfortunately, because of the way that, or the turns in which I deployed, and I had to reassess what was going on. Not everyone's benefited from every aura, so we'll see how turn one goes. So yeah, we've got enough stuff over here to kind of push this side and go after my expansion, but also push that middle if I want it. Here we've got lots of aggression, so we've got that free heroic dude here in case Jack fancies getting a bit spicy. I've got the Haruspecs. Now Jack does have some big guns. If he does come out, then he is risking getting himself into threat range, stuff like that. So we'll see how that pans out. I mean, hopefully, I think even though it is taken hold, I don't mind going first in this game. I think, but we shall see. And that's pretty much it. And we've got the Spore Assist on the objective there as well. Looking
yes, I did see that. Interesting. So I guess you do have the option to drop it in.
No,
no, it doesn't have deep strike.
To be totally clear, this is not a Tyranid. It's not a lot of people have thought it's a Tyranid.
Oh, I assume it still had deep strike.
No. So I don't believe it does. No, it doesn't. So what this thing is a fortification. It doesn't have the fortification keyword.
Right, okay.
And that does not mean it can charge, we've discovered. It has a movement characteristic of 0. It has loads of shots of damage too, like 10 shots of damage too. It has free Overwatch. It's one of those you can Overwatch for free. But the thing that it does is it shoots better spore mines at a shorter range, 18 inches away. It shoots these spore mines, and that's it. Other than that, it's a bit of a chunky monster. But it works quite well with the when a unit dies, spend a CP, you get to regen a unit.
Yeah.
Strategy. So yeah, there's quite some cool things there, and that's my deployment.
Excellent. And over to you, Jack.
Okay. Stream managing. There we go. Right. So I have gone for this. So I've got my rates up here. I've infiltrated forwards up here. This is one of those things where because I'm not a super vet. I've played a lot of games of Necrons, but I'm not so incredibly veteran at them that I know exactly how much damage rays can take. So they may just die really quickly to this stuff. They may live forever. I don't know. We're going to find out together. I've got a unit of Ophidian Destroyers back here waiting to uppy downy, basically.
Yeah.
We've got 3 Canoptic Doomstalkers spread out across the old deployment zone. They're probably going to stay in the deployment zone and just shoot at things with rerolls to hit. We've got a unit of 5 Deathmarks holding my home objective with the Reanimator here as well. We've got some Immortals in the middle, so they can come out and shoot some stuff as and when they need to. They have Assault. We've got some Warriors with the Royal Warden and Oracan ready to come out here and try and deny some primary. They're going to fight Termagants for that, it looks like. So that's going to be fun times. And then I've left my Ophidian Destroyers in reserve, just waiting for them to come in and do something pretty helpful. And, of course, we've got the Nightbringer front and center. There's very little shooting in Davy's list, so I'm not really too worried about leaving stuff out. So he's there ready to go forward and make a mess of things as and when he can. Just be a real pain to deal with. So, yeah.
Excellent. Sounds good. And for anyone who doesn't know, you've put the Ophidian Destroyers on the board because you're going to uppy downy. How does that work?
So the end of the opponent's fight phase, they can go back into reserves, and they have deep strike, so they can come back in by deep strike. So it lets them deep strike turn 1 if I go second.
That's the key, isn't it? You are allowed to do that on turn 1, aren't you? You'll see that quite a lot when you watch high level play like this is. No, great stuff. Okay, well, before we roll off for deployment, then just want to do a couple of little plugs very quickly. Only about 10% of you watching have actually hit the like button, which frankly I think is unacceptable. So if you are watching this stream, please hit that like button. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please also do so. You hit the little button, hit the notifications bell as well, so you can get updated of all the amazing content that we produce. I'll take an opportunity later in the stream to let you know what exciting things we've been recording for your viewing and listening pleasure. We do have a subscription service as well. So if you fancy giving us some of your hard-earned cash and supporting our dear leader Chris's quest to get himself a nice big mansion for his family, if you could please consider giving some of that to us, that'd be very much greatly appreciated. And as part of that, we do have a mentoring scheme as well, where we try and coach you to be some bang average players just like we are. So try and make that coaching nice and accessible for you so that you can feel a bit more comfortable in your games at the tabletop. So that's enough plugs. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see rolling off to see who goes first, please, gentlemen.
I got a 1.
6. Hey, let's
here we go. So, rolling on.
I don't know about you, Davey, but I love going first. I always love going first. I don't care about last turn scoring. I just always want to go first. So it's always really sad when
it's because you're still living 9th edition Tower life.
Yeah, I guess so.
If I go first, I kill everything. Great.
I was born in the wrong time, man. You know, I just didn't get to play that level of town.
All right, my missions round 1: overwhelming force and assassination. Cool.
That is
guys.
I would describe that as a rough draw, Davey, for the first turn.
Oh, I forgot to scout the Gene Stealers, don't I?
I'll allow it.
Well, that's all right. You can do your scouts. I'm not going to deny you your scouts.
Moving on. Here we go.
Let's go. There you go.
Right, we will scout to there. These guys are assholes. How much is this unit in points of interest?
It's 220 for the unit and like 80 for the character, I think. Plus the enhancement.
Groovy.
They ain't cheap. They ain't cheap.
You can reactive move when I finish a move within 9. And is it D6 or just 6?
It's just flat 6.
Flat 6. That is crazy.
That is grim. Okay.
Just worth going through the strats, I guess, for this attachment because people don't play it very often.
Yeah.
If you kill a cryptek, I can get +1 to hit and wound against that unit for the rest of the game.
Nice.
Cool.
We have the pre-mentioned 6-inch move. That is Canoptek unit, so like the warriors and immortals can't do it, but the Doomstalkers and the wraiths can.
Yeah.
We can have dev wounds in the fight or shoot phase for Canoptek or Cryptek models. We have 18-inch low knot. We have pick a unit on an objective with an 18 and I get ignores cover against it if you're on an objective, basically. And if you charge me, I can reanimate.
So there's a good little toolbox there, isn't there? You've got a few tricksy movement shenanigans. You've got a couple of damage buffs. They're not the most amazing damage buffs in the game. And a few defensive strats in there. It feels like a good toolbox.
Yeah. I think Canoptek is one of the more defensive kind of Necron detachments, which again is up to preference whether that's what you like or not. But, but I think it's one of those ones that it was so popular when the Codex came out, and then it got nerfed quite heavily, and people were kind of like, "Well, I just don't want to do this anymore." But I think it's one of those ones where you like it. It's not awful, right? It's not like a bad detachment. It's just when you look at it through the lens of what it used to be, it feels kind of rubbish in that sense.
Yeah.
But I think there's still a lot of play there. So.
Yeah, I think it's an important mindset to have, isn't it, Jack? Actually, to not view things as they were, but as they are now, and make your own decision as to whether that's something that you think is playable, something you'll enjoy using on the tabletop.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I never left enough space. Never mind. So I've advanced these termagants so far, and I only got a 1. Then I advanced this guy, I got a 5, but I don't think he's going to fit in there.
If
You
he
can just
fits,
move some gaunts back. It's not a big deal.
I know, but it's knowledge that I wouldn't have had. It's all right. We're gonna live with it.
Okay.
it's very gentleman of you, Davey.
Oh, well, that's what they call me, Gentleman Dave. Right. So 6 inches from the middle is there. So you really do have to be in the middle. Get shot by this guy. Don't like that. From here, it's quite hard to be shot, but I won't deny.
There we go.
It's where you want a lictor, isn't it? I
Yeah.
don't know.
You got your Lictor and Trigon in reserve, right?
I do.
I'll be late to the party. Those 4 runes in the middle, they block line of sight or no line of sight?
They do
Yes.
indeed. They're less than 2 inches tall though, so you can move through them freely if you're
Walk
a
on
vehicle
through.
or a monster. Do not impede your movement.
Oh, I picked up the Ripper Swarm, actually. Go back here, Ripper Swarm. Don't get excited. These guys are just going to
We'll keep
move.
that 006.
There, Jack. Oh, actually, they're going to move to. Sorry, I'm going to move to that. What would you like to do, Jack?
I think I'm good.
Think you're good, do you?
Yeah, I don't think I need to move away from you. I'm just going to see how this goes.
I think you're right. One.
You may just
don't
you may just rip me to shreds. I don't know, but I don't know. I literally don't know because I know you have dev wounds. But do they still reroll to wound?
Completely incompetent.
Reroll ones to hit and wounds because you're on an objective. You're not on an objective.
I'm
you
not.
Are
No. Not deploying on the point.
Okay.
No overwhelming force for you, David. You kept both your objectives, by the way. You swapped
Yeah,
around.
I don't like giving them up on turn 1.
Yeah, there's just too many duds you can possibly get, right? So. Oh. I always like to keep track of my games as well, so I want to try and write down what the old what the score of this one is.
So for people that normally play on UKTC style terrain, how do you think this one compares, Jack? Whilst David's finishing off.
I think
What's the movement on this geezer?
8. Well, I think the GW terrain format is kind of like it's a lot more varied than UKTC. I think in the sense that some of them are very like they're very shooting favored, and some of them are very melee favored.
Yeah.
But it's very much more mixed than UKTC, which is more of like a flat gradient of like what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
And I think they make. I personally think they make better use of the like the flat 2-inch terrain rules. The fact they have these ruins that don't take up the entire base of the ruin.
Yeah.
I think that kind of works better with the rules in like 9th edition 10th edition terrain rules.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that.
Yeah, because you get the extra sort of the toe around the foot of your sort of U-shaped building, for example, just to extend the range of the line of sight blocking.
Yeah, and you can like move vehicles through this corner bit, and
yeah,
that sort of thing. So that's really that's nice. I think it just takes advantage of that a little bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a bit like in the sense that I feel like a lot of people, when I hear them talk about Games Workshop terrain, you have to be prepared for like a game where, if it's like a melee versus shooting matchup, and you're on the melee board and you're the shooting army, you just got to prepare to eat that in the face, and it's not. But like it goes both ways and says you got to prepare for it. Mm-hmm. But you may get the board that you want or don't want when you want it. So, I guess it's...
Do you think it encourages people to build slightly more balanced lists?
No. I don't think people... I mean, are people ever encouraged to play balanced lists? Sometimes it's not a choice.
People just roll the dice and they're just like, if I get a melee matchup on the shooting board, I'm screwed. And
so sometimes you don't have a choice. Like sometimes you're playing Tower into World Eaters, right? Mm-hmm. And you can't. There's not much you can do there. But yeah, I don't mind it. I think I'm at the point now with terrain where I'm very much used to the UKTC stuff.
Yeah.
And anytime I have to play on something else because I'm not practiced on it, I end up like I had to dedicate a lot of brain power to thinking about how I play on this train.
Yeah.
And I just like it just fries my brain sometimes. Like we did the 6++ like event in at Prestige Gaming.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
That is,
yeah, I had to double second guess myself there. And we'd use WTC train for that, which is there's nothing wrong with the train set. I don't have a problem with it, but it's that extra level of like thinking I have to put in, where it's easy to be lazy on UKTC, right, and not think about the train.
Yeah, I guess once you play,
It really is.
Yeah.
You just know where to put everything and what distances are and how to set up, how to move, and yeah, it can get a bit samey, can't it? So it's good to mix it up.
I remember when we played on so I think it was round 4 we did Purge. Was it round 3 we did Purge? I can't quite remember, but either way, that map had like we call it Super L, which is like 2 large ruins that are like this kind of size, like next to each other in an L shape, and it just like dominated the board, and people were like, "What is going on in this board? Like, how do we play into this? I can't shoot anything." Like, so
All right,
yeah,
I think I'm ready, guys.
All right, so
Ready.
what are we doing? What's going on with the old movement?
It's a really good question. What are we doing? We've had a little clear out here. We've moved the barb gaunts over here, but they're in the aura of invulns, -1 to hit and 6 up feel no pain. So if you kill a couple of them, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
We've pushed up here. What I've done, I did get the 1, but the trick here is that I'm within 9 inches of the end of that objective. If you stand on that objective, I can reactive move D6 inches. So there's a chance that I just get enough OC on there if you don't put enough on there yourself.
Yep.
If you're putting loads on there, then I'm going to cause you some issues with that as well. And that's really it. Everything else is just moving up, just a bit of staging. Oops, we don't want old One Eye touching that. Apologies. Why get shot? So yeah, and then these guys have moved up, and I think we're going to try and deal with this a bit and see what happens.
Yeah, you got to go for it. I think
you have to when I've got these two, these two things, right? So, right, nice. So we'll do some shooting. We're going to shoot a spore mine.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a big spore mine.
Oh wow, look at that!
This is how big it is.
What's the difference between that and a regular spore mine?
Brain.
So if you move close to it, it does D3 on a 2-up or 3 on a 6.
Oh.
What?
I was kind of expecting worse than that, to be fair.
Yeah, no, me too.
Does it still do the can't advance or whatever near it?
Yes.
Okay.
So who can see this? I suppose you have to be there, which is difficult.
Yeah, like here, which they're not getting to anyway. So.
All right. I think
you are sticking out a little bit there, though. So maybe this guy could get in. If you just rotate it, it should be fine. I think.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Does it have OC0, Davey? Same as the little spore mines?
Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah. You know what? It's annoying because it doesn't sit into your list, does it? So I'm just going to add it to my list on my app so I can see. Mucilid spore. 30 points each one of these is worth. So think of it. Yeah.
Why would you spend 30 points?
Toughness 4. Toughness 4. 7-up save. 3 wounds. 3 wounds?
What?
Incredible.
Yeah. And every time you finish within 3 inches of it, that's when it does the weird mortal shit.
Michael says D6 on a 6. I don't know if that's true.
I think that's worse.
D6 on a 6. D6 on a 6. Is that correct?
Big damn.
All right, nice. So that's that done. I don't think I've got any other shooting, so we're going to go into charges. These boys are going to go here.
Okie dokie.
Don't you dare roll double 1, Davey. I want to see what happens.
On a 6.
Now we're in.
So just to go over here to keep coherency, I think. An inch.
Oh,
How comfortable are you losing this unit, Jack?
It'd be pretty bad if I lose it.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that I won't. Because wraiths are notoriously hard to kill. So I'm hoping.
Are they made hard to kill by the character, though?
Yeah, they get 5 at Feel No Pain. They have a 4-up in Vun base. They're T6, so they're very stodgy, as we say. So
Yeah, so this, for me, this is obviously secondary points, but the other thing is that plus the fact that it is like a key unit for Necrons makes it almost worth it. Do I expect to wipe them out? No. Do I expect to kill this character? Hopefully.
Yes.
probably.
So yeah. So that's it. We are then going into some fighting.
Mhm.
I'll spend a CP for heroic.
Precision.
What would you call it? Precision. Yeah. And we'll just do this now because I want to know what happens. 5 attacks onto Matey. Right.
Come on,
we're
David,
hitting
let's
on,
do this.
hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, but we all hit. And then these are twin linked, and I'm strength 6.
You are indeed.
So that's 4 mortals.
Any more?
And I'll re-roll that one. 6 mortals.
Oh,
And I'm going to stick all those on the character.
Yeah. So he gets his Feel No Pain.
And then he's got 2 saves as well.
So he is dead. That is okay.
down.
Yes!
he has no save. He just has a Feel No Pain. So yeah, he's always kind of doomed there.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Well,
he has a 4-up, but yeah.
We should have done it the right way because it was 2 saves then.
Oh yes, you would have got a
okay.
chance to make those saves first before the mortals got applied.
You're absolutely correct. What's the AP on it?
2.
Okay, let's double check his save. I'm not sure if it's a 4-up or a 3-up off the top of my head. Oh, come on, man. Where is he? Technomancer, there we go. He is a 4-up, so he would fail both of those, so he gets the Feel No Pains. Because I made some of them and failed some of them, so I'd have to roll it. So he would still be alive. So the first mortal wound, he lives. So, so you did 4 mortal wounds or 3 mortal wounds?
6 mortal wounds.
I did 6 in total,
Sorry.
so 2 damage.
3 sets of 2, yeah, okay. So then he would die, so you have 1 mortal wound still going onto the unit. Or 1 dev wound, sorry, going onto the unit.
Yeah, which you'll still get the feel no pain with.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
So, and then we roll that at the end. Okay, cool. So I don't have 2. The rest of them, is he within an inch of him? Yes. Can't measure to your guys. I think he is.
Oh
5,
yeah, John in the chat makes a good point. Davey, you're in Synapse, so he'd have been strength 7.
I think he's strength 5 to start with, but I might be wrong.
Either way, it doesn't make a difference. He's only T4.
Doesn't matter.
So we are on 34 attack, 32 attacks.
Nice.
We are hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. And then we are strength 5, so 3s. No,
5s?
4.
Yeah.
Your T's 5, right?
T6.
T6. Okay. So it's 1 save and then 7 deaths.
So 1 save, which is failed. This is all damage 1.
This is all damage 1.
We get our 5 Feel No Pain, so we lose 5 wounds worth of models. So lose that one. And 1 on him.
And the 2 devs from before?
Yep, 2 deaths from before as well. The end of your activation, which we failed both of those as well. So we're down to 1 on him.
Necrons!
So we'll have this guy pile in like that. No, he won't. He'll just stay where he is. Is that smart? Yeah, we'll go this way. So he's base contact. There we go. Right, so we are looking at 4 attacks each, I do believe, for a Wraith. Yep, 4 attacks each.
Oh, I'm going to give you -1 to hit from the Broodlord.
Okay, no worries. So their 4s goes to hitting on 5s, rerolling the 1s. And then their strength 6, they're winning on 3s. That is 5 at AP 1 damage 2.
Nice.
5 at AP 1 damage 2, so we're on 5 pinballs. So 4 of them die.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. So leave us with 6, 7. Yeah, so I have to take the ones there. Cool.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Davey?
That is the end of my turn. I'm going to get 5 for Assassinate, which is pretty tasty. Not many people can attest to that round 1.
Yeah,
No,
10-1
I'm very
Assassinate. Yeah, that's
impressed.
cash money.
I didn't get Overwhelming Force because it wasn't on an objective. I am going to discard that.
Yeah.
And have the CP. And I'll pass the turn to you, mate.
Cool.
That's it.
Right.
So before you get going, Jack, I'm going to do some more plugs. Well, actually, you do your movement, Jack, and I'll plug away, and then we'll go through your objectives. So yeah, thank you.
Extend.
A couple of you. Well, actually, since I last checked, nobody else has liked the video. So I don't know why you're even bothering. Why did I even say that if you weren't going
That's how good my turn was, Lewis.
It does help us get up in the old YouTube algorithms and all that sort of stuff. So please, can you do that? I have been instructed by our dear leader Chris to plug our list building online masterclass, which is coming up on the 1st of May. So you want to get some tips and tricks for building better lists for your 40k games. If you want to sign up to that, tickets are £20, and you can get hold of those tickets on our Discord. So just jump into there and you can RSVP on there. Any issues, just message one of us on there and we'll help you out with tickets. But yeah, it should be a really, really good session. Tom and Chris are going to be there and give you hopefully some really, really good learning that you can pick up for your future 40k list writing. So Jack, what objectives did you draw for your round 1?
I have got extend battle lines and no prisoners, which is some good cards to get. Turn 1, especially since you've invested some damage in me. So what I need to try and do is hold 2 of these points. So I think the rates are going to have to fall back here, so we can hold this away from you. So that's fine. I'll go there. Then we're going to advance our reanimator. Actually, no, I have to move some other stuff first. Let's have. I actually need to know my deployments is with this this detachment. So good old yellow scribe. Fix any broken stuff. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's have that there. Going to what we got? Zones.
Well, it'd be very funny if you shoot this mucilid spawn. Do not kill it.
Right. Let's advance the warriors and see what they get.
6 mortals on a 6. Holy shit!
Not wanted.
I actually have 2 Sporicists in my cupboard in the garage.
And
they're in bits actually because they're one of those. They're so like gangly and tentacly. They just break on anything.
Yeah, there's not many models that I've given up on, Davey, but I will say the Tyrannocyte was one of them. There is about 50,000 too many pieces on that model to make that even slightly fun building.
No, it was not fun. Yeah, I think I bought mine second hand because you couldn't actually find them. Oh, Jack, that's outrageous. That.
What?
You know what?
I didn't roll a particularly good advance because these are movement 5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are.
7 inches.
Yeah.
We're getting to the objective, boys.
Slowly but surely.
Slow and steady wins the race. That's what they say, right? Totally messed this up. I'm such an idiot.
We've all been
I had one job with these Jane Sailors, and I've already screwed it.
Let's go in this little gap, I suppose.
Oh,
So...
oh, what happened there?
Oh, who pressed the button?
Oh, I did click. There we go.
Wait for it. Wait for the game to load back in.
That's my bad. I don't know what I pressed. I think I pressed Z.
Now be a douchebag and do change one little thing.
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, it's completely pointless. I'm just going to move these boys up. You can still be there, but I need that guy to be there. Because you know I had the two here.
Mm-hmm.
I need that guy to be there.
Okay, no worries.
I appreciate it. That is the kind of sportsmanship, guys, you can expect
Oh,
from
whoops.
6++. Also, the kind of errors you can expect from players from 6++.
7.5. Okay, so
You're an absolute gentleman, Jack. Wouldn't expect anything less.
right, let's advance the reanimator. 2, 8. Yeah, so you can go up to 10. Get rid of my deployment zone line.
Oh, so you need to be outside of your deployment zone to get your benefits from.
No, I have to be in a section of the board where I hold the majority of the objectives.
Going.
So your wraiths, and when is that decided? Is that the end of every phase or the end of
It's
the phase?
phase by phase.
Phase by phase. So at the end of the movement phase, you're going to be controlling the majority of the objectives in the middle of the board.
I'm going to try.
Kick in.
Yeah, and then here, we need 8 to get onto the point. These guys have assault. Is that worth doing? I think I could just deep strike some guys on there.
Turn 1. Oh, yeah, because you picked them up.
Got Uppy Downied.
Oh, Jack, what? 0.3 out of my free Overwatch.
All planned.
That's what I was trying to do when I pressed
Storage
the wrong button. I can't work out how to draw lines. Oh, wait, draw line. I can draw a line. Oh, no, how do I undo the line? Erase. I can't erase the line.
It's like bringing your dad on TTS. So there's if you click on the draw icon, it'll open up a bunch of different options, right?
Yep, I'm with
The
you.
last one is a bin.
A bin. Erase all drawn lines.
Yes.
Yes.
What you want is the box below the draw line, which should be like a straight line, and that is measure stuff.
Units. Line units. Here we go. Oh, it's made a little. There's a little ruler has appeared. I'm going to do it off the map so I don't break it. Oh, that's what I wanted, Davey. You're an absolute star. Yes. I can
It's like my dad first asked me to show him how to write an email.
So most of my job is like outside. I spend as little time in front of screens as I can possibly get away with. Can you tell?
Let's see. Let's advance the Immortals, see what they get. They get a 6. Interesting. Okay, so they can go 11 inches.
Immortals. We'll put their name to the test. Oh, why is everything in centimeters?
So if you open up that,
done it. I'm way ahead of you, Davey. I am a full-grown man now.
I don't quite want to risk.
Concentrate, Jack. Come on.
I'm thinking, do I want to shoot these Termagants? I feel like that answer is always no. You don't want to shoot the Termagants unless you're absolutely certain you can kill them.
Yep.
Tesla Immortals are really good for it, but I don't know if I want to.
Do they kill 20?
They'll do great.
Vulnerable save with that feel no pain.
Shoot them.
There is only one way to find out, Jack, to be fair.
Come on, Jack. I throw away one of my best units turn 1.
Let's just have them here, and they can just sort of like stage up. And
You've got 5 victory points for that, David. I don't know what you're on about.
Sure.
Yeah. Not for nothing. Right. I think that's going to be okay for movement. I don't really know what these. They're just going to be looking at things for Overwatch, I guess. I think this one might get a shot down here. Yeah, you can shoot some zone throws. That's not nothing.
Yeah, shoot the zone throws. Yeah.
regenerate them forward. Right. That's the thing with it. I don't just have to worry about the Termagants regenerating like you normally would in this kind of list. It's,
It's everything.
just everything. Right. Okay. I'm kind of not trusting the old Nightbringer to make this charge.
That's a 5. Is that a 5-inch charge?
It is indeed. But it's more the fact that I'm not sure if he can kill the whole unit on his own. I really want him to.
You'll be -1 to hit if you're in engagement range of the Broodlord.
But
At the start of that phase.
more importantly, you have fights first. So
I do have fight first.
so I probably have to kill some of these first.
Mhm.
To try and get
But then you make the charge hard.
I do indeed. I think that's probably fine. So I have to do my deep strike actually, because that's literally the most important thing. Because I have to hold all 3 of these objectives.
There's some intense play in the chat going on.
Oh, you sound like you've gone underwater, Lewis.
Oh, have I?
Oh,
You may
there
have
go.
covered up your mic.
I haven't touched it. Why does stuff break without me touching it? I hate computers. Apparently, if you used the sticky objective strat, then Jack wouldn't control that objective until the end of the turn, even if you had no objectives on it.
Yes, because I could do it in every. I forget about this. I can do it in Jack's command phase and mine. However, I did forget that.
You did forget
So
that.
we're not,
That might be
we're not
pushing.
going to be that guy on that one. But thank you, John. Great shout, mate. Great shout.
Didn't they change sticky objectives to be phase by phase? I thought they did, because that was something.
Let me check what this strat does. But yeah, you carry on, mate.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You could be right, Jack, but you'll be. I'm going to break with form here and say that my Warhammer app has logged me out, and I can't log back in. So I've got no access to any rules whatsoever.
Right. Okay.
That is
Let's do some. Go ahead,
sorry, just to let you know, that objective marker remains under your control, even if you have no models on it, until your opponent controls it at the start or end of any turn.
Is the is that the strat?
That's the strat.
Yeah, I think they changed it. I think they changed it in a balance slate, so I think it's different. I think, but it's fine. It's not that important. You're not using
Michael's right. I don't have fight first. Sorry, again new to this detachment. The Broodlord has to be within 6 inches, not the unit.
Ah, right. Okay, fair enough.
So, sad bits, but never mind.
Okay, let's just start with shooting. We'll do the Doomstalker into the Broodlord unit. So D6 plus 1 blast.
Mm-hmm.
4/6 plus blast.
Uh-oh.
So 7 shots, and we're looking at 4s. I'm going to reduce that with a reroll. 4 hits, strength 14. So we're looking at, I don't think this has dev wounds, but this is 4 wounds either way.
So 5 pinballs, 2 go through, 2 die.
Yep.
Blip.
Nice.
Right there.
And then we've got, I'm just making sure, D3 shots from the, what's he called? The Nightbringer.
Mm-hmm.
3, is that one blast as well? Nope, that's just D3. So he hits on a 2, which he does, and then he's strength like 14, I think. So he's wounding on stride and strength 8. Strength 12, AP2, damage D6 plus 3. So 2 inbounds, I think.
2 inbounds, yep.
Oh, you've been using your rerolls there, Jack?
It's only for Canoptech and Cryptech units. So I used it on the Doomstalker.
I see. So it doesn't work on Nightbringer. Okay, I'm with you.
It doesn't work on the Nightbringer.
Too far. Too far.
Okay.
I would have been able to regen, but never mind.
Okay. And then we've just got this Doomstalker shooting at the zones. So 1d6, just 1 plus 1 plus blast. 4 4s, 3 hits, and 3 wounds.
5s to hit because they're within -1 range of the Venom Throws.
Okay, let me just see if I can find what I rolled. Oh, damn it, that's the wrong button. Sorry, give me a second to fix this. I hate when I do that. Camera mode. Top down. sure people can see the old dice roller, because that is pretty important. And we'll lock it. There we go. I don't know what I rolled. Maybe I'm just going to re-roll it. It's 3 misses, 1 hit, and
Much
1 wound.
better.
Good wound, yeah?
Yeah, wounded.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. 3rd. Yep, there we go.
In Zone's rope.
Cool. And then we're going to do the charge, I do believe. So, don't know if it's short to him. No, it's 7 for both. So it's going to be a 7 on a dice. I have the utmost faith. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. No, let's be CP reroll it. I'm going to get rid of those dice because I don't like them.
That's how it works.
Virtual dice.
A 10. Huzzah. So we're going to go right. We're going to go right here. And go,
Yes. If you go within engagement range of the Broodlord, you get -1 to hit.
Gotcha. So we'll do that then. All right.
Good shout. Can a Nightbringer kill 2 Gene Stealers and a Broodlord?
I don't reckon he can, you know.
How many wounds does a Broodlord have?
5 or 6.
5 or 6. And
Cool.
okay, I'm trying to work out if I need which weapon profile I need to use. And
Broodlord,
6
toughness 5 or 6
range. 4 up and home.
yeah, it's 4 pin buns. So, I was just making sure I got my app set right. So do I want 6 attacks, 14 for D6 plus 2 dev wounds? Dev wounds sounds good. Or 14 attacks, 8 2 2. They're only on 3s rather than 2s. I think I want to do
More dice.
Yeah.
That's what we're all here for, Jack. Come on. Give the people what they want.
So I'll tell you what I can do, Jack. I can drop a 5 up. Feel no pain on this sheet. No, I can't. Forget
That's Invasion Fleet, Davey.
No. So this one does have it, but I think I can only do it on Harvesters.
We know you all like Invasion Fleet. It's your most favoritist detachment ever.
Sorry. It's only Harvester. Carry on.
I think I'm going to do the big profile because I've just remembered he has this special rule. Where is he? The Catan Shard of the Nightbringer. There we go. End of the fight phase. Right. We won't worry about that then. So yeah, we'll do the big hits.
The big swing.
So we're hitting you on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And we're winning you on 2s with dev wounds. Ooh. So that is 2 invuns for me, please, Davey, and 1 dev wound.
2 5 up. Come on, baby. Oh!
That's all you needed.
So that guy dies. Broodlord's alive.
So I pile into him to tag him.
Rip him apart, Davey. Come on.
All right, let's go, Broodlord.
Yep.
He's only toughness 11. You'll be fine.
They all hit, and then 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Twin linked. 4 saves, please. 2 are devs. Sorry, 3 saves, 2 devs.
Okay, so 3 saves, fails 2 of them, and 2 devs because they go down to damage 1 because they're half damage. So those are on the Finna Pain. So pass 2 of those, so we get 2 wounds. End of the fight phase. Every unit within 6 of him on a 4-up takes some mortal wounds.
Nice.
Which does it take just 1 mortal wound on the Broodlord. Okay.
I think that Broodlord will be fine.
I think so too.
Nice.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Jack?
I do believe it is. So it's going to be a mighty 2 points for no prisoners.
You didn't want to shoot the termagants. Are you sure, Jack? I'm happy to let you go back and let you shoot the termagants.
No, that's absolutely fine. I don't think I'm going to go for that one, mate.
Shoot the termagants, sir.
You're a temptress, Davey.
So we're going to go for 2 for no pris and 5 for extend. That's nice. Fine. I'm just going to draw assassinate next round, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so before we go into round 2 then, and Davey's next turn, I'm going to see how many of you have liked this video, because I suspect it hasn't changed. No, it hasn't changed. I'm going to lose it with everybody here, and we're just going to have the whole thing. If no one who's listening decides to like the video, please, I think, what else have we got to plug? We've
Jack,
had
you just
some.
got the turnover, mate.
Oh, sorry, I'm really bad for doing that on TTS. You think I'd get good at it, but no.
We have some. Yes, the Doom Melon. Thank you. He's liked it to mess with me. That's what we like to see. We have some amazing videos that we've produced this week. The content train is very much out of the station. Tom has posted a 5 Great Eldari combos to try on his Seer Council Plus series. We also have a Chaos Space Marines 101, a complete CSM unit guide, which I'm sure is going to be an excellent watch for CSM players. And we also have a Gene Stealer Cults 101, a strategic Gene Stealer Cults detachment guide. So all factions catered for on this channel here. So do check out some of those videos. And as I say, do join up and give us your hard-earned money, please, immediately. Thank you. Bye. So, David, what are we thinking turn 2? What cards did you draw?
Well, I drew Marked for Death, which I've spinned out. And instead I've got Storm Hostile and No Prisoners.
Ooh, that feels doable. Does that feel
better.
doable?
It feels better than Marked for Death.
Yeah, we've got those Stalker, Ophidian Destroyer things that you happily take that objective off them.
What I'm interested in is Zone Throws. If they can get through these warriors, that's what I'm interested in. But my command phase, I don't think I need to regen anything because Jack only killed the Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
The Broodlord's too far away to regen. So yeah, I think
I'm looking forward to seeing what his Haruspex does into those wraiths.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that. That's going to be fun.
Big licky tongue time.
That's
sorry
really...
all your nightmares, guys.
Yeah, everyone listening on headphones, you're welcome for that free ASMR that we've just done. Can we get it into...
What a time to be alive.
No, that was fine, that Jack, where you were before.
No, I was just putting up so you can see the objective, that's all.
Oh, no, the first one you pressed on was great.
I realised
that one.
I've cleaned up the technology.
No, the one before that one, it was red lines. It was good.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done there, team. I've screwed up technology again. When I was having a go at our dear viewers and dear listeners for not liking the video, I realised I had paused the YouTube video on my other tab. So it had paused it at the point where we only had 3 likes, and we have no. I've just been abusing our viewers for no real reason.
I don't know if YouTube works that way, but I don't think it refreshes unless you refresh the page. So
well, the chat was refreshing, so I thought that was all absolutely fine.
Well, the chat's live, so that's
yes, but the likes weren't refreshing. So
no.
That's my concern there because I don't press play. We've got up to 12 as well. Look at this; it's absolutely flying in now. So what a time to be alive on the stream! People. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Very much appreciated. I promise I won't abuse you anymore for the rest of this stream. Oh, the Doom Melon has unliked for the involuntary ear.
I love Doom Melon. He's a good lad, him. Right, so we're gonna 3.
I reckon I could drive this camera next time, Jack. I've worked out how to roughly zoom it into certain places.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd feel confident. It would be an involuntary ear violation, and then everyone would be sick from watching me zoom around uncontrollably.
That one model doesn't like it, does he?
3 up save. Oh, 1 wound immortals. That's interesting.
1 wound, yeah. What's that, sorry?
10 of them.
10 of them with a Plasmancer.
It's not very immortal. 1 wound.
No, but they get back up again.
What's the problem?
They're also like T5 as well, so they're pretty tough.
If you kill all of them, they don't.
I don't.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Killing all of them is difficult.
Yeah, don't ruin the illusion.
No, we won't move him actually. That does sound like a good idea. Because what I'm thinking is I could put them into this terrain, or even touch the objective, and then just pound loads of shots into the immortals. So I'd have 5d6 blast, which would be 10 to start with, plus d6 each. So call it 3. So 50 and I have 25 shots hitting on 4s. Yeah, I'm already not believing.
Have some faith, man.
Talk yourself out of it.
So I could get all these zoanthropes safely into these guys.
Don't forget, I got the 18-inch lone op stratagem.
Oh. I see.
It doesn't work on the Necrons, the warriors, sorry. It only works on these big guys, the wraiths. It won't work on destroyers, no. It's Canoptech units only, so...
Do units gain Canoptech if they have a Canoptech character with them?
No, because the characters don't have Canoptech keyword, they have the Cryptech keyword.
Ah, I see. Right, I'm with you.
Can I kill them? I don't think I can either. So 6d3 blast, but there's 20 of them, so I'm getting 4 for every 6. That's 24 shots. Plus 12, 36. So 36 shots, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s.
We have a 4-up invuln for Oracan.
Okay.
30 hits, 20 wounds, 10 go through.
And then I've got a flamer. 2d6 flamer. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it?
No.
Unless I put the Barbgons. So can the Barbgons see them from here? They can't, maybe. So if I'm in there, they're all there, then they can see through. But then you take the ones off, and then I'll be able to shoot.
Yeah, you might pull yourself out of range for your zoanthropes then.
How about the Ophidians?
Yeah, but then the Ophidians aren't an issue. This OC is the issue.
Yeah.
That is the big problem.
Say that now, then you wait for some Ophidians to mess you up, mate.
No, they've got a lot of attacks. I don't like them, but I like these guys worse. So you've got 1 CP.
I've got 2 CP. I spent 1 in my turn, 2 last turn, 1 this turn.
Okay. Okay. Really tough.
He's thinking. The cogs are whirring.
I can literally hear him thinking. I think you should charge Old One Eye through that building and just mess up some warriors.
He's such a Sigmar player.
There's not enough combat so far. It's been 2 fights.
I think we roll the dice on this and we see what happens. Here's what we're going to do.
Going for the spike. That's what we want.
As we go here, I can only get an angle from this fella. So I can move 8 inches to there, so he can shoot as well. So there might be 2 going in, but as we've seen, you know what? We're gonna rely on invasion on assimilation swarms durability, not vulnerability.
The opposite of that, actually.
You keep almost saying invasion fleet, Davey. It's like it's your favourite detachment, isn't it?
I don't actually like it. It's white bread, we call it.
I know how much you hate it.
Yeah, I play it all the time now. So there is that.
Can Pinky and the Brain make it over and blow up on them?
No, he's got movement 4.
He's not even that.
So he's just kind of threatening this middle, but I think if he stays in the middle, he's not going to survive. So I would like to
threatening is a strong word there, Davey, I'd say.
So these guys move 5. Then they can charge. The other problem is, Lewis, you can charge it. So
the Immortals do have assault as well, for what it's worth.
Oh, do they? Fair enough. I think we're going to stay where we are.
This will be fine.
And then I think I'm just going to lay into these guys, I think. He's fine there, he's fine there. I won't move I'll opt to not move the Spore Assist, everyone.
Opting to not cheat, we love it.
Yeah. If you're going to shoot these guys, then I think we push all one eye there. It's okay. If you don't want to do that, it's fine. I'll move to... Okay, we're just going to deal with that, mate, and we'll see how that goes.
That's confidence there, David. That's what we like to hear. Come through.
Yeah, this attachment's so difficult. These guys just come up here. It's so difficult if you've not played it, honestly. You look at people like Michael, who, and I'm sure John as well, I've not seen him play it, but just... we had an interview with Michael De La Torre, who's in the chat, this is his list. He's done very well with it. And we had an interview last year with him. And the way that he approaches the game is amazing. It's really, really interesting. So let me just make sure that I have screened out this shit. So no.
Doom Melon is throwing some shade in the chat, I'm afraid, Davey. Apparently you're a closeted white bread enjoyer. The type to pick out the seeds from your seed sensations.
He's not wrong. Right,
can we just have an upvote for the seed sensations? There. It's the best bread on the shelf. That's not £84 for a loaf.
Cool.
We don't feed Lewis if we don't get enough likes on the video. That's why he's so desperate for them. So.
I just want attention and affirmation, so Jack will let me come back.
Yeah, the old world players that we keep in the basement at 6 Plus headquarters, they don't get their food scraps unless we get enough.
We're going to go some shooting.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, come on, David, bring us back to what we're actually supposed to be doing.
Sorry. Yeah, I think. Sorry, I was getting distracted by your various bits and bobs here. I think I was looking at potentially an Overwatch here.
Okay.
Old One Eye. Yeah, let's just shoot Old One Eye. He's at the front. We'll just shoot him. Because it was one of the last things that you moved, so I don't feel bad about it anyway. Right, yeah. So we're going to shoot you with the Doomstalker. It gets D6 +1. Classic. There we go. So it's going to be 2 shots on 5s because it's Overwatch. That's a special rule. With the reroll still for the detachment rule, just one.
Just the one.
1 wound AP. The majority in the middle?
I don't actually. It doesn't matter. I didn't get an extra hit. No, you're
it would have been the end of the movement phase there, which we haven't reached the end of yet.
Yeah, you're right, actually. So I would have held the majority.
Okay.
But yeah, it's 1 wound at AP3.
AP3, I've got cover, so 4 up. We're good.
Cool.
All right. Groovy. So let's do some shooting then. We're going to do Zoe's into here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's...
big roll needed here, Davey. Come on.
63. Blast. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 10, 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Nick. 4 times 6 is 24. No, hang on. 6 guys, your blast 4.
Mm-hmm.
6 times 4 is 24.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 14 is 36.
Okay.
Everyone just witnessing me learn maths.
Did you not roll? Oh, is it D3 shots, is it?
Yeah, D3 each.
Yeah. D3, right. Okay. I was going to say, that's definitely not what you rolled.
3s. I don't have any rerolls here, I don't think. So, 18 minus 2, I believe, or minus 1.
It's on the
I don't use zone throw-ups again. A unit I'm not sure of.
We lose 6.
Let me just double check there. Minus 2, D3 damage each.
It's on an invuln anyway, mate.
Sound. How many did you lose?
6.
Sick. The flamer from the big lad, I think it's 2d6. I'm pretty sure it is. Strength 5. So only 2 wounds on that one. Minus 1, 2 damage.
1 more dice.
You won't be surprised to know that was disappointing.
I would describe that as insufficient, Davey.
Yes. Barb gone, so we're going to go into these guys.
The Wraiths, is it?
Yes. Can you reactivate after I've shot you?
No.
Okay. So it is blast for 1 each. So 5 plus 19, so 24 shots.
No, we should put them into the warriors.
Yeah, but they have no. Well, maybe yeah, but as I said, it was one of those things where if I killed a couple with those, then Jack would have taken them out of range.
Right, yeah.
5 to wound, just 4 saves on these boys.
Do you have to roll a hit with those, or did you? I didn't know.
Oh shit, that was my hit roll. Sorry.
Undo.
Lewis, I'll blame you. 3s because I've got heavy.
Yep.
And then 5s.
Oh, much better.
Even
Nice.
better. See, I'm helping you out.
That's what you get, Jack, for trying
I'm
to
just a nice guy, you know. What's the AP on this one, mate?
No AP.
So 3 ups then. We lose a Wraith, actually. That's disappointing.
Psychophage Flamer's going into him.
Yep.
D6, let's go. 6 shots. And we are strength 6, so 4s. So that is -1, 1 damage.
If you want to have a 2, they're not feeling their saves today. That's okay.
Harris Bexer's going to do a Lewis lick on him.
Let's go.
This is going to be dev wounds. I'm convinced of it. They're just going to absolutely bop one.
He hits. Strength 6 does not wound.
We were all disappointed there.
Yeah. And then that's all my shooting, I think. So we're into some charges. We're going to roll all 1 eye into these guys on a 10.
Oh, come on. Give the people what they want.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go, lads.
Question is, do I heroically intervene here and deny get the...
You absolutely can.
I mean, he has a sweet profile, doesn't he, on 1 eye?
Yeah.
I have an invuln.
His sweep is rubbish, by the way. It's 1 damage.
Yeah, Oracan does become an absolute machine. If he does do that, let me just... do you have any CP?
Do I have any CP?
Yeah.
I have 2, my friend. And usually on 1, right? Because you've overwatched.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll put you down.
But I can heroic for free with warriors because I battle line in this mission.
Of course, yes. Indeed you can.
That will get me probably a 10, maybe a 15 if this Haruspex whiffs, which would be quite good. And Oracan does have his super mode. He gets to triple his attacks and
Beast mode.
Attacks, strength characteristic, and all his wounds become dev wounds, which would be quite juicy.
All of his wounds?
Yeah. Every successful wound is... I think if you get every successful wound is a crit, I think. And it'd be strength 12. Yeah, I think we go for that.
I think it makes sense. Unless... How many CP have you got, Davey?
I've got 2.
Yeah, I think it's entirely possible that you just bop me, though, on the head with old 1 eye.
I can't give him... No, I can't. Forget. I think I can give him... Yeah, I can give him lethal hits. That's it, for a CP.
You can give him precision, right? He's
Yeah.
a character.
Oh, yeah, I could absolutely bop the character, yeah.
Definitely. I just want to make sure that's... I assume that you can, but...
Yeah, because he's epic hero, so just give him precision.
Yeah. Because I'm a 4-up. Oh. Don't you just love doing like loads of maths, having to work stuff out on stream? Don't you just...
If he dies, you still control the objective, and is that what you're actually aiming for rather than killing old 1 eye?
I mean, I still... Yeah, true. I will still hold the objective. But losing Oracan is huge for this unit because it gives him a 4-up invuln.
Yeah.
And you only have to realistically get 1 through, which you probably do. So I could just charge you next turn and kill you. That works too.
I got a 5 on primary this time.
You did indeed.
So you're not.
Yeah,
It's not like you're climbing up a hill.
it's fine. We'll go with that. And we'll just hope that the other unit is fine. I didn't want to get tempted by the allure of
You're not heroic.
of a 15. No, I'm not going to heroic.
The Harris Specs is going in here. You know, actually, I'm going to roll the Psychophage first.
Okay.
Because, you know...
I think I'm going to spend a CP on that one, actually. It's just going to let me... Yeah, it's going to... make sure I got it here. Counter... No, it's not that one.
Stratagem shenanigans are happening.
I cannot. No, I can't reactive move. No. It's I can potentially heal them, but I have to be in the power matrix, which I'm not, because you hold this objective now.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Fine. Well, I failed the charge. Harris Specs is going in.
What a hero!
Oh, other way round, Davey, and you'd have got them both in.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go here. No, we definitely don't want to be heroic.
He has to go around because he is a monster, so he can't go through the wall.
No, for sure, but I don't want to risk that. I just rolled a double 6, so I don't want to give you that
one coming on the red dice too.
And then, so these are OC2 each, right?
They are indeed.
So if I do whiff, that would suck. So I'm going to try these barb gaunts in there as well. They're not going. Okay, fine. So we do need that to go off. This is a nice to happen now because I've denied that primary, so that's fine. So we're going to go to some fighting. You can't interrupt. I'll do the Harris Specs. We're going to spend the CP.
Okay.
And it's going to be on secure biomass. He's going to have lethals on a 5. His melee profile
is very appreciative of this use of the stratagem there. You've done well.
So 14 attacks. And these are minus 1-2 damage.
Is this lethals and then 5s because you're within range of a...
No, so it's 5s because he's a harvester.
Right. Cool.
You're about to get harvested, Jack.
He's going to harvest all of my metal.
Yeah, these are the... gives him toothache. So these are just hits. And I've got extra attacks after this with his claws.
Yeah.
So I've strength 7, so 3s. So that is a total of 9 saves at minus 1-2 damage.
Okay, you can do this, Wraiths. I believe in you. I've got so much faith right now. Come on. Yeah, we only passed 4. They're not up for it today, these Wraiths. So 5. Is it damage? What's the damage?
It's damage 2 each.
Okay, I should have 1 on 2. So yes, that is 1 dead, and then so that's another 2 dead, so I'm down to 1.
Cool. And then the extra attacks. Hitting on 3s, but again, I just rolled 3 6s. That'll
behave yourself, Davey.
And these are minus 2 d6 plus 1 each.
Minus 2. So come on, make your 4-ups, guys. I believe. No, they're not up for it. So yeah, just roll your damage and just don't roll double 1, I guess. Even then, I think you kill them.
So that is.
Oh, it was only 2
7,
fails.
8, 9, 10 damage on that dude.
Yeah. Wraiths just didn't want to pass their 4-ups today. That's a shame.
Okay, well, that's a vibe. I hope you don't get assassinated next time for that guy. Right, all 1 eye. All 1 eye. I'm not going to do anything for this guy. I'm just going to have 6 attacks. We're going to hit on 3s. Oh, well done, all 1 eye. Good job. And then 2s, because I'm sure it's 14 or 12 or something. And these are minus 3 d6 plus 1 each as well.
Yep, they're all dead.
Oh, cool.
Just 4-ups, so.
So, if I tag these, you can't fall back and shoot, can you?
Yes, that's what the Royal Warden gives me.
That's annoying. So there's absolutely no point in doing that then.
Stay perfectly still,
We're going to stay still because like a T-Rex, you can't see me. And I think that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, efficient is determined by movement, Davey.
I'm going to get my Storm Hostile for the 4.
You are indeed.
I've killed 2 units.
You killed the race. Yeah, you killed 2. Yeah.
So 4 on that as well.
Yeah, very disappointing the race died there, but that's what happens when you rely on 4-pin buns. You live and die by them. So
I put one of my best units into it, so there is that.
I got good rolls on the Warriors, so it's only fair that I get bad rolls on the. I wasn't even that bad. It was like 2 below average, 3 below average.
End of your turn, then, Davey. What does that put your points on? 28 to
28.
Jack 17. That's before Jack scores his primary, though, on his bottom of his turn.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna get. You'll get 5 on primary, putting him at 22, and then 6 points on a secondary is totally reasonable. But
I'm just going to regen these
nice and
warriors.
close, mate.
but I've kind of put my balls out on the line here, so I've given Jack lots of targets to get into. So I'm a bit worried. But going first, I do need to dare him to do something. So
100%. Take the game to him.
and I have 2 rapid ingress options here. I've got a Trigon and a Lictor. Lictors love Necron characters.
Indeed, they do.
Trigons love Crumpet. So
I can see some Trigon holes.
their movement 10 or 12? 10, I think. So, they're fast as they say. Yeah, 10-inch move.
John in the chat says that making sure you pull your casualties in the right order and have all your models positioned within relevant auras has been something that he's found challenging. I think I completely agree with that. There's so many, especially with this simulator list that Dave is running, there's so much stuff that overlaps and has auras that need to connect with other auras. Just it can be really tricky. I guess on TTS you're all not too bad in some respects because you can put the circles around things, can't you? But in game, I think it's just key to keep measuring and keep checking those auras and being super clear with your opponent that you're intending things to be within certain distances of other models and obviously making sure that hopefully you've got all that covered off.
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? You really do. There's a chap in Spain who I'm good friends with has named a simulation swarm Aura Simulator, which I think is pretty spot on.
Right, I'm going to do a quick like check whilst this is going on. Right, hang on, refresh.
I'm going to reactive move here, Jack.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they're going to go 2 extra inches.
I presume I can still 5.
So I'm going to get a bit more OC on here. Lewis is here measuring my measurements. I like it.
I'm checking. No cheating going on here under my watch. Plenty of incompetence, but no cheating. That's the key.
Oh, don't worry. I bring my own incompetence. The simulation swap's been kind of fun so far. It's interesting. Is it worth an Overwatch here? That's the problem. That's the interesting thing. So if I had 36 shots last time, probably not worth it. But the flamer. No, I need my 2 CP. Carry on.
Okay.
Do you not get it for free because you need a Sporosys?
Because I'm near the what?
Doesn't the Sporosys give out free Overwatch or something?
It does, but only for itself. And only basically to here, Lewis. So if anyone comes here, they are in for 10 shots of Overwatch with no rerolls on 6s.
So my missions for this turn, because I forgot to roll them, are Assassination and Establish Locus.
Oh, Broodlord, no.
No, Broodlord, no.
Right, so what's he at? Is he 4 as well? Okay. Oh, I need to reanimate the Nightbringer as well. Just 1 wound to him, so he is up to 11. Right, what do I want to try and hit this turn? Try these zone throats.
Don't these fellas get a bonus when they don't move, the Doomstalkers?
Yeah, they get heavy.
They get heavy. No, there's another one, right? There's another thing they get.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, you're thinking of the Doomsday Arcs? They get dev wounds and they don't move.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
With the Doomsday Arcs, they're always just so keen to make them completely static, aren't they?
Yeah. Right. I think we're just going to leave him where he is because that lets me get that with rerolls. Let's advance the Reanimator, see what he gets. A 4, so he can move up to 12 inches. Because I think I've misplaced him, really. He should be over here. That Radiance just fell over, so that's kind of why he has to now. Kind of has to move now.
He's going to have to solo that side of the
He's the
board.
water boy.
To run. He's going to have to run. So he's going to be out for a turn, which is annoying.
You're just leaving this one Doomstalker to kill this Broodlord with his 4 pinball. I love that. 5-1.
I've got the Nightbringer as well to throw some shots in there.
You do.
Old One-Eye's about to take some lead.
I'm just going to tell you, because I should really tell you my stratagems as well. So the ones that are of note in this turn, I can give the Haruspecs a 4 Feel No Pain, which is quite fun.
That is tasty.
That is 2 CP. I can also sticky the objective, but again, I don't think I need to. Yeah, and that's it really at the moment. If you kill a Harvester, I can give everyone +1 to wound that model as well.
Okay. Right. What do I want to do with the Immortals?
So there's a world, Davey, where that Nightbringer comes and kills the Haruspecs, +1 to wound. The Sporocist could bring it down.
Well, it's out of range. Jack would have to kindly put it within range. But what I think the world is
angrily shake one of its fists at it.
Is a 4 Feel No Pain essentially gives the Haruspecs 28 wounds.
Nice.
Which Jack would have to deliver. And a Nightbringer can probably do it. If I remember rightly, it's ridiculous damage. So
6 attacks with D6 +2, so
yeah.
Okay, I think that'll be okay for movement. I'm not going to bring in the Destroyers. I don't think they have a great target right now. Not without putting themselves at position for the rest of the game at any rate. So yeah, let's do some shooting.
I think I'll just Rapid Ingress.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Here comes the Trigon.
No, because I'd have to use a CP for the Trigon. The Royal Warden, he has how many wounds? 4 wounds, 3 up armor, and that's it, right? And he's giving them 4 back and shoot, nothing else.
You can turn off battle shocks, but yeah.
And Orkan the Diviner has a 4 up invuln, but only 4 wounds. Cool. Okay, I think I'm going to bring the Lictor in.
Oh, hello. The assassin steps forwards out of the shadows.
For some reason, it won't let me measure
what they would say.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I can just
So I'm just going to go there, mate.
Cool. Right. Okay. So I didn't move these.
There is a world. Actually, there is a world when I put the Trigon here.
I actually forgot to move these Immortals, so I'm just going to do it now, mate. Sorry.
Do it now, mate. Do it now.
Actually need to advance them.
John in the chat, Davey, wants to know whether you've made any more floating
Oh
death
shit! I forgot
balls.
to do that. Bollocks. Sorry, yeah, I forgot to do that.
What's up?
I forgot to do a sports. I'll just put it there, mate.
Okay, no worries. We're just forgetting all the stuff.
That's what he means.
No, I need the Haruspecs to live, so we're going to try and keep the Haruspecs alive. Much more of a vibe, right? Haruspecs versus the Satan, and the Lictor's going to go there. It's not a terrible thing. I could get 5 points by landing on here. That is a free 5 points. That though.
Yeah, 100%. I'd take it.
Then the Haruspecs dies, so I lose 5 points.
Why does
How many attacks does he have? 6 attacks. He's going to hit on 2s. What strength is the Haruspecs? What strength is it?
14 dev wounds, AP4, D6 +2 damage. He's got a D6 +3 damage shooting attack as well. D3 shots.
Yeah. Guaranteed 5. Or vibes 5. I know what I do at a tournament. But this is just too
bring
hot.
the
This is
Lictor
just too
in.
sexy to turn down.
Surely
28
Lictor can still come
wounds.
on the middle and then still hit the warriors.
Nah, fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna say again, Lewis.
Surely the Lictor could come in on the middle and then still go after the warriors after you've scored your
Lictor,
fly.
Lictor doesn't have deep strike.
Oh, of course, right. Sorry, I'm with you.
No, we're gonna stay with what we've got, and we're gonna try and fucking tank a Nightbringer.
Nice hero. Right, okay, so let's do the Doomstalker into Old One Eye and see if you can roll a bit better this time around. 5, we like it.
That is better.
Hitting on 3s this time because we have the benefit of heavy
Yes.
with a reroll because I'm in my deployment zone. So they all hit, and we're wounding you on 3s. So that is 4 at AP3 on Old One Eye.
So 5 ups. So 2,
3 each.
3 each. 5 up for no pains. I'll just take 2 if that's all right.
Loves it every day of the week. Right, okay, and then we're going to do.
Vulnerable to damage.
We'll just do all the warriors into him, I think. Yeah, it makes the most sense, I believe.
I've got to take down wounds.
It's numpad 2 is the.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it won't have it.
Oh, sometimes the macros break. Which just looks like what's happened here. And then I think I've got 2 like Gauss Reaper shots or something. Yeah, 2 Gauss Flayers. So we'll do those. 2 hits and no wins. Okay. Right. Let's do the Immortals into the Zone Throat because I want to see what they do. Unless we want to do on 7.
So you're -1 to hit. I've got a 6 up in. I've got a 4 up in Vol and a 6 up in up.
Yeah. They're all AP0 anyway, so it's weight of fire for these guys. So,
Well, actually, they might have a 4 up armor. Or do they have, I think they have a 5 up armor.
Nah, let's figure out what the Doomstalker does first into the Broodlord.
Yeah, 5 up armor.
Come on, Broodlord. You can live this.
He's going to absolutely take this on the chin, isn't he?
Max shots on 3s, re-rolling.
Max shots.
That's all hit. And 2s to wound. That is 7 invulnerable saves for me, please, sir.
Are you ready for this?
He'll be fine.
Oh,
He absolutely did not.
He is dust.
He definitely took it on the chin, but not in the way that you want him to. Right.
Rubbish. I forgot the Harrispex' rule. I will. Nah, never mind.
Right.
Harrispex' rule. What did you forget?
Actually, it wouldn't have mattered, but he makes everyone take a battle shock test when he kills a unit.
Everyone.
Right, everyone in the area.
Everyone.
Oh, yes.
He would have been
Rule
fine.
where it's so gross. Everyone else watching him is like, oh, God, that's disgusting, and gives up on the ability to hold objectives.
This is it.
Right. Let's do. Yeah, so you can uptake Stalker number 2 into Old One Eye. See what he can do. 4.
Who's this? The Shard?
Here.
Oh,
yeah. Doomstalker into Old One Eye.
Nice one.
4s because I have moved this one. Just 3 hits and 2 wounds. AP3 again.
5 ups. And then.
So 6 damage.
6-5. Down to 2. That one. Got him in his bad eye.
The bad eye, yeah. The 2 single shots, re-rolling, and no wounds because only strength 4. Okay. He's down to 2 now, though. Interesting.
He's down to 2.
What is Oricon's gun? He doesn't have a gun. Okay. So we could try and just shoot him and then...
He just has a stick.
Yeah, bonk some Termagaunts, I guess. I'm just saying come out of Termagaunts. So do you have out of phase regen, or is it just command phase?
I have out of phase for a strat.
Okay, is that when you use that?
When a unit dies?
When a unit dies, okay.
So if you killed, for example, the Termagants, I could do it on all one eye.
Right, yeah, gotcha.
If he's within 6 of a... No, I couldn't do it on all one eye, forget it.
Right, okay, no worries. What is it? Oh, gosh. This is the problem. I don't remember the ranges of any of the Necron units. That's so annoying. Canoptic Reanimator is 12-inch range, so we won't worry about that. Right. Okay. We'll do the Satan Shards shots into the Haruspecs. D3 shots for 1 on a 2+. It hits strength for 12, I think it is. 1 at AP3.
I think I'm T11. Yeah, I'm T11. 1 at AP3, so I'm on a 6 up. No, damage?
Damage eels. 6 for me, please, sir.
6 off that good.
Yeah, it's Gaze of Death.
Is Gaze of
Oh,
Death.
sorry, it's D3 plus 3, so it's 7.
It's fucking horseshit.
He just looked at you funny.
It was only
I
AP2.
wish I brought the Trigon in now.
Oh gosh, I really don't know what I'm doing over here. Sorry, we'll do the Warriors into Old One Eye. So I'm missing 4, so I've got 16 left, so that means 32 shots.
He'll be fine.
Just hitting on 4s with no rerolls because I do not hold the majority of objectives in the middle.
Who are these going? These are Warriors into all 1 eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got some lethals. And then strength 5. So 5s probably, is it? Or T10?
T9.
Okay, so 5s. So we're looking at 8 saves at AP1 on him, please, sir.
So 3 ups. 3 go through, and then 5 ups. He's dead. I think, yeah.
Nice.
No. Oh no, 2 5s. No, you delete that. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah.
Does he explode? No.
Hooray.
Old One, we never got to see you regenerate. That's your whole shtick.
Yeah.
And then the Immortals, we're going to put the Immortals into the Zone Throats. You can cut their numbers down a little bit.
Not too many. You can just do 1. That would be fantastic. -1 to hit.
Yep, no worries. These are hitting on 4s then. That is,
Save 3 of them.
but we got sustain 2. And then you're not on an objective, so it's just going to be reroll 1s to wound, strength 5.
Okay. Oh, nice.
T4 or 5?
T5.
Okay, so that is 17 at AP0.
Let me just double check. It is T5. Yeah. How many?
17.
17. 17.
Yeah.
Right. So we have 4 ups. And then 6 up Fional Pains.
Nice.
So 2 die and 1's on 2 wounds.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
And then the Plasmancer himself. Plasmancer. His gun is damage 2, so I'll do that first. So 3 shots with the Plasmic Lance, which doesn't hit any times because you're -1 to hit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's no good. And then I forgot my real 1s to hit, actually. That's
Jack, fuck. I'm not -1 to hit because there's Nero Tyrant monster.
Oh, he's a Oh, okay, right. So it was 1 hit then.
So chuck a few more shots in from the ball.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. We missed it. And then he's got his special ability, so he does 4 dice on a 4 up. It's mortal wound. Take 2 mortal wounds on your.
All right. 2 6s. Nope. So that guy dies.
Cool. Right, and that looks like basically all the shooting. So charges. Let's do the Shard of the Nightbringer into this guy. So on a 4. He does it, just about.
Oh, yeah.
He cut it close, but he did make it.
He's in. I think you'll be fine.
Then we're going to have these warriors go into the Termagants. So I'm going to deny that point from you. For 8.
I won't lie, David. This isn't looking great.
I'm not too. It's not the end of the world. Don't
Not
worry.
too fast.
No.
Easy. Don't know what anyone's worried about.
mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sad that my Haruspex doesn't have 28 wounds anymore. But
I can't fit anything behind here and stay in coherency. I don't think so.
Does the Harrispex get fight first as well, or is that the only the Broodlord that would have got it?
no, just the Broodlord. So we could overwatch these. How many have you got in the unit?
16. So 18, but yeah, either way, it's still the same for blast.
3, 6. Because this guy's not going to survive anymore. So I think we overwatch them.
Mm-hmm.
The Flamer does 10. Let's go Neurotyranid. 3s. And these are -1, 2 damage. I'll put these to the side while you're moving in.
Yep. So that's 5.
3 dies.
Lose 3.
And then it's 18, so it's 9 plus 9, 10, 11, 12. On 6s. 3 hits. That's 2 up, 2 more wounds, -2, D3 wounds each.
1 more.
Okay, so I've got 10 on there, so I've got 20 OC. What are you looking at?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I've got 24, I think. Yeah, 24.
Okay, and I've got 20. Okay.
Okie doke. Do I have any other charges? I do not. I don't think. The Immortals I don't think they want to go for one. They'd be allowed to go to, like here. Yeah, that's not really what we want. So yeah, we'll just be like that. And
Combat then,
yeah,
shall we?
that'll be fine. Yeah, let's do some combat. So
What should I do first?
you don't have an interrupt, so we'll just do the warriors first because they're more fun. So it's going to be -1 guy who's not in contact. So 11 warrior attacks hitting on 4s. I do now reroll, but I don't get hit anyway.
Why do you reroll?
Because I now hold the majority of the objectives.
Was you on C4? I think I'm on C4.
Oh, right, okay.
Let me double
You
check.
are. Either way, it doesn't matter. I didn't get another hit anyway.
Ah, okay.
Made no difference. So it's just 4 more wounds, sorry. AP 0.
Right. AP 0, 5 ups, 3 guys die. 1,
Do you not get your feel no pain?
3. Ah, shit. Say again, sorry?
Is there not a feel no pain? I thought I was a feel no pain for something.
Oh, you are absolutely right. I wasn't too fussed about them dying because I get to regen them on the objective. But
Yeah, exactly.
I'll also take guys being alive. It's fine.
The Royal Warden himself on 3s.
The Royal Warden.
2 more AP 0.
5s. No.
Just damage.
What's the damage? 1 or 2?
Just 1.
So 1 more
Hey.
damage.
And then Oracan wisps both of his. So,
Or who can't.
actually, reroll 1s to hit, actually. So reroll. So 1 hit. Still fails to wound, though.
Or who can't, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. And then into the Harrispex.
Yeah, so we're going to do our big attacks.
There's nothing.
Loads of 1s required here.
1 fail.
Ah.
Strength
3s.
14, so 3s. We're going to CP. No.
You don't need to, Jack, because he's only got 3 up.
Oh, you haven't got a 4 up for pain now, have you? No, so it's 2 saves at AP 3, I think.
Oh, 2 saves at AP 3?
Let's double check.
Or AP 4?
No, it's AP 4.
Yeah, so I don't get a save. So roll your damage. I think he's dead, right?
What happened to the feel no pain? Have I missed something?
No, I'm not doing it now because he only had 7 wounds.
So that's 8 plus 6, so 14 damage.
Oh, let me roll it out of interest. He would have lived.
You live, Davey. Behave yourself. What are you doing there?
I think I probably would have poured some CP rerolls in there if you didn't have the
I think you would have
pain,
rerolled
so-
it, yeah. He doesn't explode. He's out of there.
And then I
will drop the CP to give everyone +1 to wound against that guy.
Yep, reasonable.
We hate that man from now on.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Right, Gaunts. All right, so this
Right.
geezer can
Yeah.
jump through here, I think.
Kill, main, burn.
He'll go there, so I've got 2 more on, and this guy can't. I don't think you can get on the objective. Can you just put the objective
No,
on?
I don't think you can. Whoops. So we can find the exact.
Well, that's basically it.
Yeah,
you can. That's fine.
Unless they kill like 5.
Well, this is it. Every model that Jack has to remove is on the objective.
Yeah.
So but then again, I've only got 6 guys fighting.
But these are super termagants.
Oh, they're fucking hardcore.
Red in a special Tervigons.
Take 0 wounds.
Okay, I will do that.
All right,
I actually, never mind. Ignore me. Sorry. I was going to cheat. Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh, just cheat, man. It's cool.
Yeah, crack on. Right.
Sorry.
So what we're scoring, man?
Right. So end of my turn, we're going to get 5 for assassination for that Broodlord, 5 for primary as well. We are discarding established locus for a CP because it's only 2, and that's not worth it. I don't think.
All right, groovy. So then over to me. Click it over for us.
Yeah, I'm just updating this quickly before I forget.
So what does that put the final total after round 2 then?
28 to 27.
28-27. Dave, you're just in the lead, clinging on, one might say.
Well,
but going well.
We'll see. So
this end of round plug, before you get started, I'm going to plug myself this time, if that's okay, because
not on stream, you know.
This arrived in the post today. Look at it. It's so shiny. So shiny. Golden ticket, baby. Right, carry on, Davey. Do your thing. Like the video.
Right. So, before, in my command phase, before I've scored anything, let's do some regen. So the Tervigon's going to bring back D3+3 of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've lost... How many have I lost? I've lost 2. Right, I'm just going to do this guy and this Psychophage on this guy. Into that. So they're just going to full regen. And he's going to go here.
Can they come back in engagement range?
Yes, because they're a unit in engagement range. So
okay.
So we'll get their 5 there.
Yeah, should be enough.
That's all that was killed out that unit, right? So that's fine. Right, these guys, I can only regen them once. So we're going to spend... so we'll just do that and we'll regain 1. So the question is, do I go after the Night Lord? Because if I do go after the Night Lord, I've got this guy who's OC 3 and your fella is OC 4. That's annoying. Yeah. But I mean, we have solutions for that. Or do we go after and just try and wipe this? So if we go this way, actually, that cuts a lot of angles. So we're going to do that. We're going to go that way. We're going to try and get rid of the Nightbringer because he is a ball bag. Oh, we got to. So he's got a 4-up invul and a 5-up fill up it.
Yeah. And -1 half damage actually.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We're not going after him. So we're going to go.
Get that Royal Warden.
Does anyone else need a regen? No one else needs a regen. I'm just going to check. Are you within range? Oh, you're 2 inches out.
Next turn.
No fun. No fun, Jack. No
Charge him with the mines, says Michael.
Does he have the fly keyword?
He does, yeah. I think he does.
I don't know if he does, does he?
I think they all do, but we will check.
Because I think one of the ways you get around
keyword.
Yeah, they do.
More menacing.
They do, yep.
I suppose they are Star Gods. They should really have the fly keyword.
Mm-hmm. You think that would let them go through walls as well, but no.
They're defeated by masonry.
And many go through space, but not through a wall.
Exactly.
Right,
space and time are no barriers, but that brick wall.
So I think that's everything done in my command phase. Right. Oh, Lictor's not measuring. So we'll go there as long as I'm outside of 12 of this fella.
Looks like you are.
Yeah.
Loads of room. Oh, the Nightbringer is such a cool model.
He is indeed. I really wanted to get updated. He's very retro at the minute. which has its charm, but I don't know. I would prefer him to be like a cool void dragon-esque kind of guy.
Yes. Oh, they do such a good job of that.
So
Yes.
these guys' Overwatch is pretty strong, right?
Yeah, because it's sustained 2, and they reroll 1s to hit currently. Yeah, 1s to hit currently.
So how do we do that then? So here's the math puzzle of a simulation swarm. What I want to do is blow this guy up into them.
Yep.
When he dies, I can spend a CP for these guys to regen another body.
Excellent.
But here's the catch. This guy blowing up has to be within 6 inches of a harvester unit. And then this unit also needs to be 6 inches of the same harvester unit. The harvester units I have are psychophages and psychophage. And they're not within 6 inches of that. He can't move within 6 inches of them. I guess if he moves... actually...
He can move into the middle, can he not?
He just moves there and then... okay, fine. Everyone's okay, guys. Don't even worry about it.
But that is some mental maths required there. That is...
So, 2 to there, on top of these boys. And then 6 across here. Let me just double check that. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, John. I've got the aura is 9 inches now because of this enhancement. So we're going to advance the Spore Assist.
Okay, I'm going
Don't roll a 1.
I'm going to Overwatch the Psychophage, mate.
You're going to Overwatch the Psychophage?
Yeah. Is he a 5 at Phenopain?
He has a 5 at Phenopain, yeah.
Maybe I think on 5s with rerolls. If I kill him, it's pretty good.
Got a lot of shots.
Well, I've got a random number of shots. Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Oh, that's what we love to see. 7 shots.
Oh, behave.
On a 5-up.
Either 9 or 10.
Rerolling. Oh, no, he spooned his hit rolls. It's 2 wounds, AP3.
2 wounds, AP3.
Just do this one so you don't get cover.
Yeah, so if I don't get cover... I will get cover from these guys, from the Venom Throws, if they are within 6. They're not.
Nope.
It's fine. I do not. So...
That'd be 6 damage then.
6 damage, 6 5-ups. Tick 3.
Yeah.
Laughs in Psychophage.
Well, that's great. So you can't Overwatch again, right?
Correct.
Super. Okay. So this guy did roll an advance. He rolled a 5. So he's just going to stay where he is.
Mm-hmm. What's the Psychophage's face? Where is its face?
It's at the front of it, man.
It's on this end. It's down at the bottom.
Have you never built a Psychophage?
I've never built one, actually. I ended up giving it away as a prize at the Saffron Slam. So, oh yeah, there's its face. I was looking at its arse. It's because it's facing the wrong way.
Classic Lewis. That one will roll in advance and see what it gets.
That is quite cool, isn't it? I like that.
So it's going 8. Is it moving or is it not moving? I think I've screwed myself again here with this thing. Can't land there. Can't land there. This guy. Now I can't charge either of them either, which is annoying.
Does it not have fly?
It does, but it can't land on a unit that's already there.
It's not. I assume it's not infantry.
No. Well, the Hormigants will advance. 4. So they're going 14. They're sort of moved 9 to there, but essentially they're going to move this terrain piece. Because you've lost all your kill secondaries now, really, that love killing Hormigants.
For Hormigons, I guess, yeah. I've not had Overwhelming, but...
Yeah. It's fine. It's probably going to get to there.
Yeah, I was just following up what Michael said in the chat. This your big mucilid spore is a beast, so it can go through the wall.
I advanced it. That's the problem.
Oh, you advanced it, right?
Sorry, man. These boys will just stand it here. You can load up this big lad.
Yep.
That's frustrating. Model by model. We're rolling advance on these boys. 4, so they're going 10. And he moves 6, right, the Nightbringer?
Yep, that's the one.
So you can't land there.
Oh, is this some move blocking, Davey? At 9:30 on a Thursday night.
Tell me about it. I'm usually
Big
better.
roll.
This guy is that one. Oh, you know what? The Termagants have pistols as well. Let's fucking go, lads. Right, all right. Enough of boring Davey. Right. So normally I'll bring down the Trigon Rapid Ingress, but I give away 5 points before. I can't really do it again. So we're going to Rapid Ingress the Trigon.
Just deep shot, yeah.
Establish the shit out of some locusts. So what I don't want is you to be able to stand on this objective and shoot me.
Extend and establish. Should be achievable.
That's pretty annoying for you. Oh no, I can't go there. 'Cause oh my god, what planet am I on?
That's,
what's the range of these guys? 1 million?
like 48.
God damn.
It's not looking good, Lewis. I don't like the vibe of this.
There's Tyranids
Right.
everywhere.
My primary shenanigans didn't work for me this turn. I was really hoping to deny this one, but I'm one warrior short. Overwatch just got one warrior enough
Oh, just enough.
to stop me denying this primary, which is very sad.
Did I just spend a CP to bring something in my own reserve state? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, okay.
Just use deep strike, Davey.
Yeah, I'm having a nightmare here. Right, we're shooting. Psychophasial flame of this fella. One shot. Doesn't work. Cool. Spore assist. Will
Nice for you to be here.
Another lad over here. Right. Psychophage will flame of these boys.
Okay.
One shot. It wounds, and it's -1/1 damage.
So you said these boys. Do you mean the immortals?
The immortals, yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. One at AP1.
Yes, please.
Okay. I am going to go to ground because it's free, but don't know if it ignores cover. Either way, it doesn't matter. Kills one.
I'm going to put the flamer into these and the las cannons into this fella. Would you like to loan off them?
Yeah.
Loan off it.
No.
Only one of them
no.
would be within 18.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. So 4 las cannons
You
there,
have it.
flamer for these boys. So the flamer for 5. Good lad, that's what I wanted. Something like that. 3 strength 5, so 3 wounds, -1, 2 damage.
Does it ignore cover?
It does ignore cover. It does not. It does ignore cover.
It doesn't ignore cover. Is it APE2?
AP1, 2 damage.
That's 2 dead then.
Cool. And then 4 las cannons. These are hitting on 2s.
Davey, was the plan not to charge your Euclid Spore into the Immortal so you could...
I advanced it, mate. I advanced both.
Oh, okay, and they didn't get
Because
that
I'm an
other one
idiot.
down by the Hormagaunts, didn't get what you needed.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for that. The one that was easier, and then I rolled a 4 for the other one, but he just couldn't get that. I should have measured it, but I'm rushing. So 2 lethals and strength 12, so 3s into this.
It is. Oh, man, I was hoping you get the classic zone throw whiff there. Get like 1 or 2 through. 4 ups. What's the damage on this?
D6 plus 1.
I'm gonna CP one of these.
CP1. Here we go.
Yeah, one fail
He
For
lives.
4 damage.
for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8.
Nice. We've done that. We've shot them. Pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 shots. 4s. And strength 3, so 5's twin lift. That is 5 wounds, no AP.
That's 2 wounds.
Eat it, robot nerds.
They're definitely eating it.
That
They're
top
not
quality
they're not
banter
having a
that
good
we have you
time.
on here for, Dave, isn't it?
Say again?
Oh,
It's
dear.
that top quality banter that we have you on here for, isn't it?
Absolutely. Right, I think we're into charges. We're going to charge his psychophage into. Oops, we're going to put him down. We're measuring it first. Into these boys. So that is a 6,
Yeah, it looks like it. 6.7.
7.
7. Bosh.
Can you fit? I mean, that's next level jankery if I can.
I mean, you're within engagement range, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And now I can pile in and do some shenanigans, right?
You didn't fit anywhere.
The Lictor's going to go into these boys.
Yep.
In fact, you know, yeah. Lictor's on a 9. You can't interrupt, right?
No. I do have 2 CP, but I'm not going to interrupt. I guess I could,
Don't go
but
away the
it's not going
game.
to do anything.
We're definitely not going to charge him because that's silly. Right, I think then we're into some fighting. So I'll do the Lictor first.
Precision.
I will use Orican's super mode for what it's worth. He may live. It's on the off chance.
So 1 miss. What's Orican's?
Or you use the unit toughness, right?
Oh, so it's 4, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it is. Hang on, am I in Synapse? No, I'm not. Carry on. So 4 saves, -2. Can you do 1 by 1 into Orican, please?
Yeah, I have to, don't I? So pass.
I'll do 1 more, and then we'll just put him into boys.
Pass. Fail. So 1 dice.
Oh, yes.
Let's do.
Psychophage. So you don't, just out of interest, you don't have any psychers in your army, do you? Because you're Necron.
Correct.
Right. So D6 plus 1 attacks, because that's awesome. 4 attacks. Cool. Hitting on 3s. And then these are Dev wound strength 6. Yeah, fucking rock and roll. So 1 save at -1/2 damage, and then 2 damage Dev wounds.
So I fail.
We'll pivot to there.
3. Actually, we're going to take this one out. Go out of engagement. You get 3-inch pile-in, so you get 2 for a rotate and 1 for a move.
Well, I rotated to pile in. However, the problem I have is I'm actually close to this fella.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So we will do that just to, I suppose, make a decision there. Cool. And then you get to punch me here.
Okay. So we've got Orican's super mode.
Looking forward to watching Orican do this.
So our pile-ins are going to be. One's going to go to here. It's going to go to here. One's going to go to here. Unfortunately, Orican can't hit the Lictor. So let's do him though. So he gets 6 attacks. He gets triple attacks, and he's going to be hitting on 3s. And he is now strength 12, so he's winning on 2s. That's just 3d3 damage dev wounds.
And then, do you want to roll the dev wound? Do you want to roll the wounds?
Yeah, 1, 3, and then 1. It's a shame, a bit of a waste, but you thought he was going to die anyway.
3.
Classy.
So, if you're listening,
The stars, the stars
3
are not in alignment
3 damage dev
for this
wounds.
tribute.
So 2 die. We'll just pick up these 2. We're still in range of some
That Termagant's just like, do you know what? I don't actually want to die today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
The Royal Warden fails all his wounds, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I am actually about 50 meters away from you, Orican. I don't understand how you can hit me with your stick anyway, so I'm not going to die.
9 warriors for 4 more wounds, no AP on the Termagants.
The invulnerable Termagants.
No AP and then 6s. So 2 more Termagants die. I guess we take these ones because they're just kind of doing now. Okay. I'll punch you back. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now.
Fear me.
Nothing. Cool. Right. So then, end of my turn. What am I saying? Establish locus I've done, and extend battle line I've done. So
Phew, that's lucky.
I knew what I was doing. I just didn't know what the names of the things were.
There was reason for all of this.
Well, actually, that's only 4 for establishing it.
Yeah.
All right, over to you, mate.
Okay. So we are going to give you a 5 for primary again. It's not looking good, boys. I'm not going to lie. Our secondaries are Storm and Secure. That's pretty good. Some good stuff. We need that sort of thing.
That's handy.
We're going to regen some warriors. I get to re-roll that because they're warriors. 5. Oh god, what's the warrior?
Are you gonna? I think you might match me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 3s. No, I think you're gonna outdo me on. I'll see here now.
I should have 12, so 24, 25, 26 total.
Yeah, because I've taken those 2, and actually they were on the objective.
Oh,
Yeah, concentrated.
Oh, huzzah! So
8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 22.
Huzzah! So we actually get 10 for primary. Huzzah! Awesome.
maybe you silly bee.
That'd be quite funny.
These immortals here get 2 back,
Oh, here we go.
and then we get the last wound back on the Satan. Try and take that on rather than take it away.
So does being battle shocked do anything to you, mate, except for giving you the fancy?
No, it doesn't affect. It doesn't affect like reanimation protocols or anything like that.
I was obviously waiting until the last turn is always the best strategy on taking hold, generally speaking. You're going to get a 10 here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your secondaries are Storm. Oh, actually, it's really good to do it now. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it now, mate.
Okay.
Here comes the shadow in the war.
So you're actually,
so we'll do it on the Doomstalker. He's good. This Doomstalker. He's good. This Doomstalker. He's good. The Reanimator. Oh, these are not good leadership. It's good.
-1.
Oh, -1, then that's a fail. The Death Mark. That doesn't look good. Yeah, these were 7. Oh, that's a fucking pain in the ass. Orican's unit, they should be 6 base. 7, so that's fine. The Immortal unit.
Is it just -1 on Orican's unit, Davey, or have you got?
It's just -1 because I've got no synapse. This is the bad thing about doing it now.
Satan is also good. That's everything then.
Okay,
I do lose 5 though.
You do lose 5. Yeah, there's not a lot of synapse in this list, to be fair. Although I haven't been given things synapse from the Neurotype. I haven't played Nids in a while. I've been on GSE.
How you find the GSC? Enjoying it?
Oh, I love it, mate. It's very fun. Yeah, very fun with the final day list. It's really, really interesting.
How are you finding the brain tax of having that many units jump all over the place and coming back? And
you just put them down where you need to score secondaries, man. The only big brain thing is understanding that you can put some, like, if your opponent has something on an objective, if you've got things on either side of the objective that they have to then charge to kill one of them, the other one, you're planning more turns in ahead so you can steal the objective later down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Your opponent can have an absolute hammer in melee, but if you've got a unit that has a higher OC either side of it, you're just going to deny the primary and there's nothing really they can do about it.
Yeah.
So I quite like that. That's quite interesting. I'm going to reactive move. Oh, there's a warrior still here, mate.
Oh.
I imagine you want him out.
Yeah.
You put it what you like. Good reactive move here. And I think we'll roll the dice, see what happens. 2, not amazing. I can't put more OC on here, which I think is valuable.
Am I partially connected?
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got 26 on there now. Which is 2 more than you, right?
Oh, what, 26, you say?
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 20. I've got 26.
So we're matching it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even Stevens.
But that means you control more than me, so you get your buff, right?
No, I think it's control the majority. At least half, yeah.
So I've got 4 Stranglewebs looking at you, actually. If you get some of them off there. And I've got lethals, which I forgot about before.
It's particularly unfortunate. So we have to do that into there.
1 CP. I think we are going to Overwatch. Yeah, we're going to Overwatch there. We'll see. Seems like the right thing to do.
Oh, you can move and then Overwatch.
Well, there's no rule on what you can do, right? You think you can just do it in whichever order you want, right?
If it's 2 things at the same time, do I pick?
Oh, you pick, yeah. So I guess you would want, yeah, forget it.
Okay.
I imagine you pick the other way around, so
Yeah.
I will not do that.
Yeah, that would make more sense. So you can stay where you are. You've advanced.
This guy advanced?
No, this guy advanced.
Oh, I got it. Cool.
You have to stay where you are. You can stay where you are.
I can't believe you battle shot the 2 things on your home objective.
Yeah, it's kind to be fair, Canoptech stuff's kind of low leadership, so that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, this guy's just going to ruin my life either way. 10.
That'd be Trigons.
We'll advance them for what it's worth. 2. That is as good as we can do it.
Flee before the Trigon.
John, I see your message. I could reactive move back to the wall, but 2 inches wasn't enough. If I had a higher roll, that's what I was thinking of doing. But then Jack would be able or have the agency to gain more OC on the objective. So I have the and have his buff, which I don't really want him to have.
Okay. Right. So shooting wise, I think. Oh no, I've got to bring in the destroyers. Let's go. Sorry, I got the bubbles up now.
Bubbles.
We got stuff here. It's whoops. That's that one, isn't it?
So I get my CP back. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Are the gaunts aren't currently -1 to hit, are they?
They are not. They're too far away, I think. Let me measure that. They're too far away.
Okay, I think you're fine to stay where you are as well. All right, let's do some shooting then.
Kill some gaunts.
How bad is this? 17. Yeah, it's not great, but it's the best I could do. All right. Let's go with the warriors. Are going to shoot the lictor first.
Okay, so just stealth.
Yeah. So how many did I say I have? 8 missing, so 12, so 24 shots.
-1 to hit.
They are indeed. So it's hitting you on 5s with rerolling the 1s. So we got some lethals.
Just
and then...
one thing to think about, J-Jack. If you kill this lictor, I can regen the termagants.
Right, okay, so I should shoot them first. Okay. I'll just won't worry about that. We'll do the Enmitic Destroyers first, and we'll shoot the Termagants.
Okay. We'll go to ground, because we can.
Yeah.
For free.
Doesn't make it... Yeah, the good ground doesn't make a difference. How much CP do I have again? I've got 3. I'm going to spend one for Ignores Cover here, actually.
Okay.
So I think that makes sense. Yeah, top model from my army. Yeah, just so it's Ignore Cover for everything shooting at those Termagants.
Okay.
Nice.
Right, so it's going to be 3s. Sustained hits.
Nice.
Definitely want to... Heavy Destroyers, okay. They get a buff of some kind, to remember what it is. Reroll 1s to wound. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's fine. So these go away. And then these are wounding on 2s. Strength 6. Roll on those 1s. So that is 33 AP 1 no cover on the Gaunts.
Yikes. Okay. Not looking good. $33 AP1. So I'm on 6s.
Yes.
Still not looking good. So I saved 2, so that's 31 left. I've pushed the wrong buttons wrong around.
That was a poor roll.
And then 6s. So I save. Yeah, that's not enough. So I lose 25, and there's only 20 in the unit.
Goodbye.
Huzzah for Enmitics.
They're tasty, aren't they? Only 3 of them.
No. Leave my characters, please.
Goodbye, Oricon.
Don't take them away.
Caught in the crossfire.
All right.
Yeah,
We will spend a CP, I guess, to regen the Psychophage.
He's taken 3.
So he gets 2 back.
Okay.
Because it's +2, +1.
Right, so now we'll do the warriors into the lictor. So I'm going to be hitting you on 5s, as we said before. Rerolling those 1s. Let's roll as karma. And then strength 5. So is it 5s?
Is it 5s?
T6.
T6.
Yeah.
So that is 4 wounds then for you, please. So AP1.
AP1, and I've got cover because I've got no stealth doesn't give me cover anymore. What's the damage?
Just 1.
It's down to 3.
Right. Then we've got the Royal Warden. Has a slightly better gun. It is 2 shots with rapid fire 2, so 4 shots. Hitting you on 4s with the minus, reeling on the 1s, and then this is strength 5 as well. 1 more, AP1 damage 2.
He's down to 1.
Oh.
I can't do anything else to him, so...
Yay!
Yeah, that guy's not in range, that's the important one. I get, actually, to be fair, that some of these will be in range, right?
Yeah.
That'll definitely be worth it, I think. 3 of them, yeah, probably worth it. Right, let's do the Doomstalker. This Doomstalker is going to shoot the Psychophage. Getting 6 shots on 3s because he's not moved with his rerolls, and then 3s again. Oof. 2 wounds, AP3 on the Psychophage.
Right, no cover.
No, nothing there.
So 2 go through damage.
3 each on that.
Ooh, 5 ups. Save one of those, so I'm down to. I'm down. I think he was on. Yeah, was he on 5 before?
You healed him.
I did 3 to him, right? And then you
I
healed
think
him
I
for
pressed the
some.
button the wrong way.
He was on 7 before you did anything at the start of
Yeah,
this turn.
so then he went to 9, and now he's back down to what did I do?
4.
Lost 5, so he's down to 4 wounds.
Okay. So 2 hits from the Gorse and no wounds. That's fine. Then this Doomstalker will shoot the Zone Throats, try and get rid of some of them, because they're not fun. 2, so, and you've got 5, so I would have enough for Blast. Still got 2 CP. Do we go for the old reroll there?
It'll become a 1.
No, I know. Well, it's only 1 worse, right? So it's actually not. It's not that bad. I'll just spend it.
It's half.
Yeah, 2 is the same again. It's what it is. It's +1 and it had blast. So.
And this is into the Psychophage, did you say?
No, this is into the zones.
Okay. They are not -1 to hit.
Yeah, so it's 4 hits and 4 wounds.
Zone Throat. Oh, no, there's got a monster in them yet.
4 invulns. 1 goes through. Damage 3, 6s. 1 guy dies.
The Gorse.
Any
Multiple
more
Gorse into the Psychophage. 2 wounds on the Psychophage. AP 0.
3s. He's fine.
Cool.
That's it.
So shooting at him. We've got the Immortal unit. We're going to do 3 into this Lictor and then the rest into the zones. So we got 6 shots into the Lictor. It will be on 4s with reroll 1s and double sustained. Tesla. Wounding you on 5s, but we get full rerolls on this because you're on objective.
He's not an objective.
Oh, he's not an objective. So I reroll 1s there, so I would have had 1 reroll.
I think it's enough anyway, mate. How many?
5.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool. Then the 3 onto the zones. They get reroll 1s. So that's 4 more. And then T5, so 4s. So 5 AP 0 on the zones.
3. 1 damage, right?
Yep, just 1 damage.
The 1's down to 1.
The Plasmancer hits 3 shots. I think he still misses again, so I think he's hitting on 4s. Plasmancer. He is hitting on 4s, yeah. He gives 1s, nothing else. But he does get his special ability, so 4 ups to do mortals. He'll put that on. I guess we'll put it on the zones again. For 2 mortal wounds on the zones.
Okay, it is. This guy takes 1.
Okay. We got this Canoptech Doomstalker shooting the Barb Gaunts.
Yep.
That's Mighty 7. What a hero.
Ooh. Oh dear, Bob. Once.
On 4s, rerolling 1s. And 2s, 4 AP3. Sorry, 3 AP3.
3 AP3. I'll take on this guy with cover, so I cover out 6. No, and then I think the rest of them don't get cover, so 2 more die. And then we're looking for double 6s. 1, 2, 3 die.
am.
He's OC3. He's OC1. Okay. Let's do the D3 shots from the Nightbringer at the Barb Gaunt. 2 on 2s and 2s. 2 AP, 2 on the Barb Gaunts.
No damage.
A lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So the first one is 6
Yes, it's dead.
and 8.
Goodbye. Go to
Cool.
And I believe that is everything in regards to shooting.
Okay.
So we've just got charges. So we'll have the Nightbringer going to the Psychophage. Do you want to overwatch me? Are you in range?
I am in range and
That's
I'm
more
overwatching
assist.
you.
Win
Here we
the
go.
game, Davey. Here, come on.
2 hits.
You're gonna need more than that. Try again.
1 wound, I think, because it's strength. Let me double check the strength.
T11 on him.
Strength 5.
Okay. So he's charged.
True Explorer assist.
He's in.
I'm not sure it's a good time to be a Psychophage.
And I don't have any other charges because I don't really want to fight this Psychophage right now. What I've got. So, yeah, that's going to be that. So let's do the Nightbringer. Nightbringer's fun. Big combat monsters. I understand the appeal now. It's going to be 2s. It's with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be strength 14, so 3s, right?
Oh.
Oh no. Is it
I've got a 3 upset.
you got a 3 up, so AP what in combat? 4, I think, in close combat. So it goes straight through. D6 plus 2.
It's 3s to wound, yeah.
Oh, 3s to wound. Yeah, I'm not gonna CP reroll it. I'm just gonna do some damage.
You've auto CC'd me.
Yeah, it's only 3 damage.
3 damage.
There, you jinxed me.
He does get to fight back, Davey.
Yeah, he does.
Not many people today can
any
say
combat?
they've
No,
faced
that's the only one.
Nightbringer and get a chance to fight back.
4 attacks because you get +1. 2 hits. No wounds.
No, you got to be better than that.
They are absolute horseshit, man. Cool. A bit like me at the moment, actually, because I'm going to get a 5 primary. It's going to stink.
So end of my turn, I will get a secure for 4, and I will get a storm for 4. Bizarre.
Indeed.
That's not bad. Getting secondaries done. We're happy with that.
There's no jank I can do here. I'm not near any places. All right. So then you passed it to me, haven't you? No.
Oh,
pass
no,
it over?
yeah. Ooh, there you go.
All right. So let's have a look at this secondaries. Defend stronghold.
Big old Jim in the chat, Jack. Don't forget your mortals at the end of the fight phase for the Nightbringer.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
And the Doom Melon suggests the fight Psychophage is a 5-up, feel no pain, Davey.
Yeah, I think I rolled a 4, 2 4s and a 3, but I might be wrong.
So 1 more wound on the Psychophage.
Suck it.
It's it.
And it is 5 points for secure.
All right. So what are we doing now then? So let's regen some units. Psychophage will regen itself. The 3+1 wounds, so it gets 2 back. This one will do itself as well.
Scores it in round 3, 47 to Davey, 41 to Jack. Still ahead, Davey. Still ahead.
We'll do the Zoys. Let's get a free Zoe.
How does the regen work? Is it 3 wounds on the unit?
I can either put a full unit back or regen wounds to a unit. It's not like a.
Oh, right, okay.
If this isn't doable, then this. So let me read it. Double check. Each time do one of the following. 1 model in that unit regains D3+1. 1 destroyed infantry model excluding characters returned. If it's endless multitude, I get 3.
Gotcha.
All right. So this geezer is going to advance 3 into you, and then it's going to explode. It's going to do
Yes, this is
three
what we're here
mortals.
for.
It's going to do 3 mortals to you, Jack.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to
Yeah.
spend a CP, and because a unit died, I'm going to regen this unit of zoanthropes with a guy.
Nice.
Now we're cooking on gas.
Psychophage sucks the life out of him and puts it in them.
And spits it into his own throat.
Mm-hmm. That's CP, yeah.
That was a CP, yeah. I've knocked it off.
Yeah, I'm keeping track for myself as well. So, this flank's looking okay. Pretty good. This doesn't look good, but we'll pretend this isn't here. This is the big fight.
Can he get the Warriors this turn? I think the Warriors can go this turn. So if he makes some
I'll
charges.
move that to there. Would you like to do it?
No.
The Doom Melon. The tech! Look at the moves. This is what you have paid a grand total of £0 to see. This is what
If I move these Hormigans, you could overwatch them with that guy.
This thing, these things, these guys.
Those things. What's their range? 24?
They're 36, but yeah. Overwatch 24.
Don't fancy that whatsoever, to be quite honest with you.
I do also, because I held 2 until the end of the movement phase. I do have full hit rerolls on the stuff in the middle.
Boosh. Tervigon. Can Tervigon spawn new units nowadays?
No, that's old world.
9th edition.
Not the old world. You know. I'm going to advance the Ripper Swamp. 2, so it's going to go. I can't go through the wall. I'll advance this one. There's 5. This fella's just going to. Don't mind me, boys. Just
moving the models.
jogging over here.
I think the Psychophage can take the Nightbringer. I think that's going to be absolutely fine.
Oh, do I want to overwatch this Trigon? I have to get 5 wounds through on him. He's got a 3-up save, and he wouldn't hit cover, but fires rolling. I don't fancy those odds really. These don't even have to move to do what they want to do, so.
Who's going to Overwatch?
I think it might be this Canoptek Doomstalker, because he'll hit on 5s with rerolls.
It's not a long charge into your death marks. So.
No, it's like a 7, and Davey does have a CP to reroll it. I really don't want to lose my home objective. Quite bad. Don't really want these Hormigorns over here either, though. I would rather just keep the threat of being able to delete that unit. No, I'm just going to hope that you fail the charge.
This is fine. This is all fine. Do those destroyers have a version of their guns that's anti-vehicle as well, or
they do? They can take Gauss Destructors, I think they're called, which is there's like strength 16, damage 6.
Nice.
4, something like that. But these in Mythics, I just love them. There's so many shots. It's just
these are a real pain in my ass.
John in the chat thinking about putting boggly eyes on a Trigon. Now I've always thought that it was googly eyes.
Yeah, I would say it's googly eyes as well. Is this is this one of those things like a north-south divide where it's like certain parts of the country call them boggly eyes and certain parts of the
That's
country
our resident northerner, David. Do you say boggly or googly?
What a question. Things I never thought I'd hear.
This is why you don't invite me very often, Jack, because this is the level. Definitely
So,
googly eyes. Okay, must be a typo.
funny story about googly eyes. I was at a fantasy tournament some years ago, and we had a guy, one of our friends, who was playing demons.
Yeah.
And he had like 100 demons on the table. He went out for a smoke, and me and my friend sat there because we knew he was going to be a while. Me and my friend sat there, and we stuck googly eyes on every single one of his models. And we knew he was gone for. When he came back, he wasn't sober. We'll say. And he was like looking around the tables trying to find his army, and he couldn't find it. He couldn't find his army, so we were like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
What's
He's
up,
like, "I
mate?"
can't find my army." I'm like, "It's right there." He's like, "No, my one doesn't have googly eyes on it." You know,
I like how
nice.
he couldn't recognise that they were still his model,
Yeah, exactly.
just because the googly eyes took
Yeah,
over.
he wasn't a sober man at that time. So.
Really struggling to deal with this objective. Oh,
Yeah, we've kind of
now
just
that
managed to
they're
hold on long enough here. Warriors.
Hmm. Um,
I'm really lucky and more
excuse us.
decided to live.
Yeah, I'm surprised, Dave, we didn't go for the Royal Warden with the lictor there.
Yeah, go big or go home, right? So we'll go for flamers. Right, this guy's going to flamer these boys in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Is this an Norse cover flamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 wounds.
Get rid of these.
If you want 2 damage.
1 fail.
Die. Again.
Could have done with more than that, if I'm really honest. Right, here, we're going to flamer the immortals. And then we're gonna...
Is this the ignore cover flamer?
Yeah, they're both ignore cover.
Oh, okay, right, sure. I mean, I think I'll go to ground here anyway, because I don't think it matters. But either way.
Ignores cover.
Yeah. I think
And then the last cannons will go into this fella.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So, flamer for 10. Oops. 3s. So 5 saves.
AP2, did you say?
AP 1 damage to.
Okay. But it ignores cover, so it's going to be 4s. I lose 3 dudes. 1, 2, and 3.
And the last cannons hit on 2s. 1 lethal.
2s.
3s. 2 wounds.
4 ups. Make 1. Actually, didn't heal him last round, but
So 6 damage.
so
Yeah, I think
2,
I should have
3,
just put them all
4,
into these
6.
boys and just dealt with it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use the lone obstruct, because I didn't want you to kill them. Fearful of it.
Yes, I think that's about it really. So we're going to do some charges.
Mhm.
Sporus, this guy's going to go in here.
Mhm.
In a 7.
Yes, go on.
So I'm going to spend a CP.
So that's 7. So he's in, and then he explodes for D3, 1 more.
Oh, God, that is so disappointing. It should be at least 3, and then D3 plus 3 for a 6.
So I'm going to spend a CP. Actually, no, I'm not. Ignore me. Sorry.
Cool. When this guy dies, I'm going to spend another CP to regen the Psychophage.
That's your last CP, right?
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Balls. Should have done that guy first. We'll live with it, right? Psychophage will go into the... Well, I'll do the Trigon. Trigon.
Oh.
Yes.
Psychophage. So there's no way I can take this off you, I don't think, because I've got 9 on here at the moment. So to get 9 for 9 to be valid, I'd need to kill 4 with the Psychophage.
Dave, you didn't shoot your spore assist.
Bollocks, yeah, I didn't.
I can also reanimate when you charge me.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna charge both units.
Okay. I will spend the CP to reanimate the Immortals because they're next to the Reanimator. So I get 4 Immortals back.
Oh, that is nasty.
It's pretty grim.
Okay.
You're even
Right.
better at coming back than you are, Davey.
Yeah, yeah.
Big.
Never mind.
Can't beat me at my own game.
We're gonna do a YOLO charge with the Hormagaunts.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not far off, but I think I needed a 10.
Yeah, 10.
Shame. They're dead next turn. Sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right. Let's do Sacrifice first. We'll go into the guys on the objective. On the off chance you can kill a couple.
Forgot to do my Overwatch. Oh.
So 4 shots. 4 attacks rather. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
4 ups. We lose 1.
Cool. And then the Trigon.
I don't think these will be so lucky.
Oh, I didn't even look at my secondaries. I don't honestly. Bring it down is a new news to me.
Bring it down and defend Stronghold.
Yeah.
Well, against Stronghold for sure.
It's been a long day, Davey.
It really has. 3s. And strength 9, so 2s.
They're T5, these guys. So it doesn't matter either
3.
way, you didn't roll in.
7 at -2, 3 damage.
3 ups goes to 5 ups. Nope, that's enough to kill them.
Goodbye, squad.
Should have overwatched them really, but the Trigon, but I wasn't paying attention. Silly me.
I think that is it. You get to punch Rena.
Okie doke. So let's go. I don't think he can get in range. He's already basing, so he'd have to go. Yeah.
The Psycho has +1 to hit under full strength. Where's he getting that from?
Oh.
It's not Crusher, right? I'm not playing.
No, each time this model makes a melee attack, if it targets a unit below starting strength, add +1 to the hit roll. It's also below half strength, add +1. Never mind.
I think you rolled 2 1s to hit and wound anyway, so
I did not. All good.
not too bad. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
This is why you should wait to do Shadow of the War. I should have waited until now.
Actually, I've been rolling Necron Warriors that they hit on 4s, which I assume they do because they shoot on 4s. Yeah, they do hit on 4s. But I do reroll because I hold the majority of the middle objectives. No wounds, and then Oracan. Toughness 9. Yeah, Oracan, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, no, nothing there. And then over here. Yeah, I mean, we're tagged anyway, so might as well give it the old bonkeroo.
These guys can't fall back and shoot, can they?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're tagged, so.
Nice.
Right. Plasmancer. Here's his Plasmic Lance on 4s. Rerolling. Strength 7, so 5s. 1 at AP, 3 damage 2.
Damage 2. He takes 2.
And then the Immortals. Definitely. Immortals combat profile. 2 attacks each on 7 of them.
Nice.
On
They've got a hand, didn't they, these Immortals?
Yeah. Rerolling.
You learn a lot when you're alive forever.
Yeah, true. I get 4 wounds through no AP.
3 ups. Save 1 of them though. So save 2 of them. Sorry. So take 1. 3 wounds.
Cool.
Happy days.
That's that.
Yeah, John's saying that the venom throps would have been pretty good. Yeah, I always find because they hit on threes are a bit disappointing, but because the spore assist has no OC, I can't leave my home objective.
Oh, spore assist.
Right. So, end of your turn. I'm just going to give you defend now because I'm not gonna stop you for that one.
Points on the board. You keep in hold to bring it down, Davey.
No, because you can just hide shit, so I'm not going to. So
Get
I'm getting
yourself CP, my man.
Yeah, so it's a pretty rough turn. Got a 5 on primary. I think that'll probably see it through, but we'll see how we go.
We hold 2 that turn because we got this one and that one. But I need to I need to regenerate these guys first.
Because they might need a battle shock.
Yeah, they will anyway. But yeah, because they need to be at 11. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They started at 22, so that's actually enough.
Very good.
50%. Nice. We get 2d3 for the Immortals, bringing them back to full.
That is so depressing.
Ha, ha, ha. Incredible.
Yeah, I think the game changer really so far is those 3 dudes killing 25 termagants.
Yeah.
That was really solid. That was really, really strong.
We go back up to 5 for the Canoptic Doomstalker. And that is everything. So he needs a battle shock, which he passes. And that is that. So move.
Yeah, I think there's a world as well. If you take that warden down and stop him from being able to fall back and shoot, your Lictor's still alive. Lictor can go
that's a good point, yeah.
The destroyers, and at least I don't know what those destroyers are like in combat, but he'll make a mess for at least a turn.
It's like 1 strength 4, 2 strength 4 each.
Yeah.
So I get recover and containment.
Recover and containment. Got to do some action.
Yeah, and containment.
Do action is.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I've only got
You could absolutely flex on me here, though, couldn't you? Because you've got the Nightbringer, right? I can't kill it with Multiphage.
I guess you're right. Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
And you just stand in the objective going, what are you going to do?
Davey, John makes a good point. Davey, what are you talking about? Question mark. And I'm going to add, you muppet. Sticky your home turn 1 with the free strat.
That's a really good point. I'm going to spend a CP and I'm going to stick in my home objective in your command. I've never played a army with sticky objectives until just with GSC, and there's only one unit that does it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I played World Eaters for a bit, yeah. So they did it, but again, when they die on the objective and stuff like that. Getting into a rhythm of new armies is really tough. Jack's very good at it, by the way, because Jack picks up armies very quickly.
It's because I read the rules like an obsessed person. I do kind of like try and keep as many of the rules straight in my head as physically possible.
I'm very much someone who just my opponent's rules are picked up on the hoof, and I just trust that I can like do my own stuff and hope that their stuff doesn't impact me too much. That's probably not a great way of playing.
I have absolutely no idea what these things' movement is.
Doom thinks that the Nids cosplaying regen are getting out regenerated by the OG regen, which I think is right, given there's still about 45 million Necron warriors on that objective.
This is I love the playstyle of Necron warriors, man.
Yeah,
I just love horde armies like that. Movement 8. Okay, fair enough.
Should play an ending swarm.
Well, I mean, I remember when you played an ending swarm. I just thought I was really cool because the way that you were playing it, stringing everything out to like maximize your buffs, was it was very thematic. Yeah, because it looked just like that scene from Space Marine 2 and that was in all the trailers where you're defending the door against this swarm of Tyranids as they come down against you with the heavy bolt. It looked just like that, and I was like, oh my god, this is what 40k is all about.
We have to Overwatch these 3.
Yeah, makes sense.
No ifs or buts. So, 4 dudes.
Come on.
I think we do the blast profile.
Can I get?
John would be torching those destroyers for
No,
sure.
I can't see.
This feels wrong, but I think I'm gonna have to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you
Sixes,
blast.
1 hit. Yeah, they're not blast though, because there's only 3 models. Does wound though, -2.
They
D3 damage on one of them.
They fail it, so
D3 for 2 damage.
down to 2.
And then what really matters is the flamer.
No.
Your T5 or
T6 actually.
5's to wound. 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage.
They fail them both, so you kill one.
Kind of matters.
That's a lot less shots, to be fair.
Hmm.
I'm not sure that bodes well for your 10 Hormagaunts, though.
Well, I think he's going to go into their Zoes, to be fair.
Oh, hello. Someone's realised the middle objective is there. Thanks for playing.
Right. I shouldn't have advanced that, really. I wasn't really thinking. Okay. Right, so that's not shot. Let's do some shooting then. They can't shoot. Let's do the Plasmancer's Mortal Wound against the Psychophage. So we can get that. He does 3 mortal wounds to the Psychophage.
Oh, does he explode? No.
Does he have a big explosion?
It's like D3, I think.
Oh,
Who is this? The Plasmancer in this squad?
yeah.
Squad? These guys.
Yeah, it's a special roll, not a shooting attack, so you can still do it.
I want to spend. Well, let me see if I can do it then, because I've got a strat. When you kill a unit, the unit that kills it, I get +1 to wound.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you had with your Psychophage, you had +1 to wound against the Nightbringer. That would have made all the difference, Davey.
One harvester unit from your army is just destroyed. You can just destroy them until the end of the battle. Each other friendly model makes attack against the enemy unit that destroyed your harvester.
I think that counts. Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
All right, let's do the Enmitics into the zones. So that is going to be.
We do get cover here, if that helps.
What, sorry?
I get cover. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I'm on a 4 pinball. Forget it.
24 shots on 3s.
It's 10:30, Davey. You can be forgiven.
And it's going to be strength 6 with 3s. We roll on those 1s, thankfully. So that is their special rule. They reroll 1s against non-monster vehicles. That's 20 at AP1, so.
24 ups. Okay. And then 6s. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
You're alive.
All right. Then we'll do. Let's do this Stormstalker in the middle into the Trigon.
Ooh, like that.
I think we CP rerolled that one.
It's going to be a 1. Oh, it's the opposite.
I mean, that never happens. 4s, we are re-rolling.
Sorry, I can't stick in my whole objective. Sorry.
And then 3s. That is 3 at AP3 on the Trigon. You'll get cover.
Save 1. So it takes it.
Yep, 3 damage each.
Come on. So what's the other one shooting at, Jack?
The Trigon.
No, shoot last zone frame.
I would love to, but yeah,
Hey!
that's why I didn't do it. Actually, you'll pass the 4 pin fun. 4s, 2 hits, 1 wound on him.
No, takes down to 5.
Do the flayers on that one, so I remember. No wounds. Okay, that's fine. We do have the Royal Warden who can shoot you.
Finish him.
He can't kill you, so re-rolling.
You can certainly try.
He doesn't do any wounds.
Poor effort, Warden. Come on.
And
You're
then
lucky to be alive.
the last remaining Spore Assist will shoot these Hormagaunts. Well, let's say Doomstalker. Yeah, these
The
Doomstalkers.
last remaining Spore Assist. There's only ever been one Spore Assist, Jack, and it hasn't done anything.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. So just 4 shots on 3s because I'm heavy.
T4.
4, 3 damages on the. No. Sorry, shooting the Hormagaunts, mate, not the Spore Assist. Oh, actually, does you can regen these, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, on the Spore Assist, that makes more sense.
So when that dies, I'm going to spend a CP to regen these guys. Because,
Bring them back.
Oh, is it within 9 of him?
yes.
He's got the enhancement.
Oh, so within 9 of the Neurotyrant?
So if you're within 12 of the Neurotyrant, which this guy was, then he extends his range to 9. Which
I understand. Right, gotcha. Okay.
There are auras just bumping all over the place.
We understand. So we're going to do, the Satan Night Shard Bringer dude is going to do our containment there. And then our warriors will do the other one.
He's that unconcerned about the presence of the Psychophage.
And I'm going to discard assets for a CP.
There we go.
So that'll be the end of my turn. So
Add some points together. Davey is on 55. Jack, you have overtaken now on 57.
Looking rough.
But, Davey, you are holding 2 objectives this round.
I'm not.
He's holding my home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course I am. Well, I need to auto pass that.
Yeah, you need to.
I
Judy,
think
pass
that's
the
a
turn
good
over
use
there?
of a CP.
What's that, sorry?
You pass the 10?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Nice. So, I get my 10. Turn 5. Is this round 5, yeah? Yeah.
This is turn 5, yeah.
Okay. Containment, secure no man's land. I'll take that. Okay, so there is some junk I can do here, but you'll score at the end of the turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's regain some bodies. So we're going to regain a zone from the Ripper Swarm. So 12 inches to that Ripper Swarm. Yeah, and then 9 inches to the unit. No. So we'll do it on from the Psychophage.
I was going to say, you can reach it. It's easy.
This one will regen on himself. He's back up to full. Oh no, he's not. He's up to 9.
Stare him down.
Well, at least he can contain that.
He can indeed, yeah. And he can contain.
Turn one
Trigon.
for pass on the Trigon. Seven to that. 2 to that. I'd like to try and throw this Turbogun round, but it's 5 OC that could actually make a difference.
So, Lewis, while Davey's doing his movement,
Yeah.
like what have you been up to hobby-wise? Obviously, you're not on the main show so much anymore because you're doing Old World.
Yes,
main
I've been
show.
on
This
Close
channel.
Order a lot more regularly.
Yeah, this channel is what I meant, but yeah, sorry. Yeah. So, I mean, what are you up to Old World-wise?
Yeah, so I'm still working on my vampire counts. The Cathay announcement has thrown away all of my plans to do Empire or High Elves because
Don't blame me at all, mate.
I've gone down a Chinese history rabbit hole as well, so I am like fully listening to Chinese history podcasts, trying to work out what era I want to base my color scheme off. So
I found a really cool YouTuber actually, who's she's a Chinese painter, and she went through and she reviewed all of
All
the
the
models
costumes.
and like the historical accuracy on.
That's such a good video. Even if you don't
Yeah.
play Old World, I'd recommend that. Just the way she's gone through like old Chinese equipment and dress and things like that, and
Yeah, so
compared it
cool.
against the Cathay models. That's really cool. So very excited for those to come out. I'm working on I've just finished my. It's going to be a Vampire Lord on Abyssal Terror / Duke on Pegasus for a vaguely undead looking Bretonnian army. So just finished that, and I'm working on some Black Knights. And then 40k wise, we've just finished running the Saffron Slam Teams tournament last weekend or weekend before last, which was a resounding success. John and Scrivo did a video where not John and Scrivo, sorry. Tom and Scrivo went through Tom's games at the Saffron Slam, and we had some visitors of a more competitive orientation than what we normally see at the Saffron Slam, and they from Team Ignite, but they came with the best attitude. And, they didn't take the event too seriously. I mean, they won the event quite easily, but they definitely didn't take it too seriously, and they very much got in the vibe. It was quite funny watching them dance to trance music in round 5. That was a good laugh. So I'm very much glad they found it a relaxing weekend where they were able to not play too seriously that game of 40k for the course of a weekend, and that was our first golden ticket event as well. So you're going to earn points over the course of 3 events towards the Saffron Slam's golden ticket. Our very own Jamie East, after winning the Most Sporting Opponent Award and coming second, is currently leading the pack for points, and he is signed up for the next 2 Saffron Slams as well. So at the moment, it's his to lose, as long as he continues to be a good opponent and perform well. He could well have himself a ticket to the World Championships, but there are plenty of two more events to go, and plenty of people that could definitely catch him up if he decides to be a knob or something like that and not get any supporting votes. So yeah, it's been a busy few weeks actually, busy few months even. So I'm really enjoying hobbying at the moment. It's been great.
That's good, man. That's good.
How's your brain, Davey? How you getting on?
Right, Trigon's moved here. Do you want to do anything about it?
Yeah, I'm going to Overwatch him.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm going to kill enough of these on an Overwatch to stop you doing OCE shenanigans, I think. And I want this alive. So
This feels quite important.
Oh, these things love their ones. Oh my goodness. I have 3 OC, so I'm a CP, so I'm going to re-roll it. I really want to kill this thing.
Maybe a 1.
Okay, slightly better. 4 shots on 5s. Re-rolling.
What? Are you re-rolling? Are you in outside your deployment zone?
I think I'm in my deployments. I'm in the middle.
You don't control it, right? Oh, you're in both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got to be wholly or.
No, it's just in. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's. I might be wrong, but I think it's just in. If you've done, you just have a foot in each one, don't you?
Let's say 2. Let's say it was 2. 2 wounds.
-3.
Yep.
No, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Explode either. It's not the end of the world because now we're gonna advance the home.
Yeah.
5. How many attacks does this fella have in there?
Not many. 3.
So I rolled a 5. Moving 15 inches. So what I want to do is get.
I love the new Hormagaunt models.
They're so
really
good.
Yeah.
So dynamic.
They're one of my all-time favorite Tyranid models.
Yeah.
Hormagaunts. They're just such a cool archetype. So speaking of Hormagaunts, they have a cool scene in the new Farsight book I've just started reading.
Oh, right.
I know a lot of people don't like the Farsight novels that Phil Kelly writes, but I don't mind them at all. There's a scene where so Farsight he's in like exile, right? He's an old man at this point. He's in exile, and there's a Tyranid invasion that comes to the planet that he's on, and so like 6 Hormagaunts find him, and there's a scene where he's basically trying to escape them.
Yeah.
He finds
cool.
he finds a shield drone, and he's basically like turning the shield drone. Every time they come to attack, he turns it on, and it like bumps them back. So he starts walking across these like desert plains, and every time they're attacking him, he's like turning it on and turning it on, and he's walking like miles and miles and miles.
And this is him when he's not in a battle suit, I assume.
No, he's just on foot. He's just on foot.
Just chilling.
What, he gets in a Tau battle suit?
No. He's on foot. And so he's been chased by these Hormagaunts, and eventually there's like 8 Hormagaunts. Then there's like 10 Hormagaunts, and then there's like 20 Hormagaunts. They're all chasing him. And he's like wandering around the desert, and he's like taking all these like weird twists and turns. He's trying to lose them. And then you find out that he's actually not taking these weird twists and turns to try and lose them. He's using their footprints, to write in the ground a message, and they see it. A passing plane sees the message, which is it says fire on my position. And they fly down and they just drop.
Right, I'm sorry. Right, I'm going to stop you there, Jack. There is no way he's writing fire on my position.
Well, he wrote it in Tau's Dutch daughter. It's absolutely a ridiculous scene, but I thought it was.
That's very cool.
My initial thought was, that's awesome.
That
It's dumb fun, even if, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say it's stupid, but I liked it. And
You're wrong.
I thought it was really fun.
Right, I'm ready for some shooting. I've put a spore assist here, spore mine here.
Mhm.
So he's just going to YOLO 9 into them. Right, so shooting. We're going to flame at these warriors.
In today's episode of Can We Kill Some Warriors?
4 wounds at -1 damage.
That is 2.
Cool. And then the Zoys are going to last cannon the brains out of these guys. Oh no, they can't quite see because of this terrain. So they're going to shoot the Immortals.
Mhm.
And the Flamer is going to go into these guys because the Flamer can see.
Yeah, sure.
So 3d3
And into the warriors, you mean?
No, they can't see the warriors because of the corner of this building. So they're going to go into the Immortals.
So is it all in the Immortals?
No, the Flamer's into the Flamer is into the warriors. No, you know what? I'm going to learn my lesson. I'm going to put everything into the Immortals.
Okay.
Don't split your fire, Davey.
We'll use my
So,
free go to ground for what it's
2,
worth.
4, 5. How many's in the unit? 10?
11, but yeah.
11. So 3 times 5. 15 plus 5 is 10. 20. What's wrong? Oh, I'll show you what I'm doing. 3 guys. It's 10. 12 plus 5 is 15.
Plus 6, right? For
There's 3 and there's 2 each. Oh god, why? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right, brain is gone.
Roll some dice. Just don't count them.
So that many hits, and then
T5.
27. So 3 saves. Sorry, 5 saves.
AP 2?
AP2. 5 saves it is. There you go. Nice.
They're all good, unfortunately, Davey.
No problem. And then the Flamer for 10. 4s. So that is 3 minus 1, 2 damage.
1 goes down.
Cool.
Well,
Right, and then we're into some charging. These Venom Throats are going to try and charge this geezer in the middle.
Yep.
Maybe 7.
And they can fit there, right?
I think 1 will at least. So he just goes that.
Oh, yeah, easy.
loads of space. Get a bus in there, Jack.
Bus. Down with the kids, are you, Lewis?
The Hormagaunts will charge him as well. I need a not really great roll here. 7.
That's bang average.
So he can. It's probably too high. So, okay, let's have a look.
So what are you trying to do there, Davey?
What I want to do.
Well, I think I know, but
I can do it, actually.
Dream.
I just feel like here, don't I?
You want to block them off.
So we go here. He goes 6 and then 7 to that. he can base definitely, so he has to go there. So he could go here. Right, okay. So then this guy can go to there. He can probably get around here. That guy can also go there. So with 4 guys, I can't now base. So if he's 2 inches away here,
There's some tabletop tactics going on here.
uh, he goes to there.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, brutal.
So these guys can't go further away from this way, right?
No, they can't. So they'd have to go like here. So they were. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. No, but they could consolidate. No, that's my plan. Sorry. So they stay where they are.
Yeah.
And they pile in that way. But
Okay.
because I rolled 7, all of these guys could get in. So I've probably rolled 1 too many.
Yeah. I don't think you mean ever reach it, because even if you consolidate, you can go like that, which isn't close enough, right?
No. That's a shame. But never mind. Worth a go. And
Yeah, it was a good attempt. You're only like 1 or 2 inches off.
the Sporocist is going to charge the Warriors.
I think I'll spend my CP to regenerate them again when you charge them.
Ass. Cool. And then what happens? No mortal wounds.
I get 5 guys back.
Oh,
The other guy is going to try and charge the same unit. On a double 1, he's not charging.
Yeah.
Rip. I think we can talk it out now.
Well, I've only got 1 more turn to play, right? So.
But I will. Sorry, I'm going to. This Turbigan's going to do containment here for me, and the Spike Bear's going to do it there. So I get my 6.
You do get your 6. And you do hold 1 for secure as well.
Yeah.
For shoresies.
Cool.
So I got
And
1
then
CP.
I'll pass to you.
Cool. So my last 2 missions. Cleanse, bring it down.
oh, your cards have
I
been
mean,
like-
kill the Psychophages.
Yeah, they've been solid cards. I guess Psychophage gets to live because Statan's gonna cleanse. I think we go 1 to here.
Yeah, get you 15.
Oh yeah, I get to res some
Oh.
dudes.
This fella dies, huh?
Well, let me see what
Force
we
in the
do
fray.
here. So,
You got
you
2 of the
bring
big lads and these guys and that into him. He'll die.
Critically, though, Davey, I think the Sporocist is going to live.
Yes.
How many points is the Sporocist?
145.
145.
How many models has he done? He's done what? Maybe 12
5?
models?
If it had OC and you could deep strike it,
I think if it had those, I mean, I say this, Michael uses it very well. He knows what he's doing with it. But
Michael, you're still in the chat. Let us know what you see in the Sporocist that I'm missing.
let me go this side instead. Oh, bloody hell. Windows Update just decided to be like, hey, you want to do this now? Oh, bloody hell.
I'm going to find the flip table button. Wait for it. Oh, where is it?
Right.
John, I appreciate the effort, man, but it's the game's gone. It was a fun idea. I think if I had the models on the table, I'd have done it better. But
Okay, so just to make sure I've got the right number of activations. So
John reckons the Sporocist could have killed the Nightbringer with some support. That support
from
being
what?
2
Another 2,000 point army.
Steelers, 2 Broodlords, maybe a couple of Exocrines.
Hey, I tell you what, like this what do you call it? Rogues gallery of crap units. So it's kind of it's
I
all
think
right.
it held its own.
The Trigon did well. Haruspex, I mean, bodied a unit of Wraiths. That was cool.
To I like the Haruspex. The only issue I've got with it is actually manoeuvring it around terrain so that it can get to its target.
That's exactly the thing, isn't it?
That's something that's something for GW terrain, right? That's slightly better for those
Gives it
kinds
some
of
options.
models.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Yeah, big time. I'm
Right.
at an event in Essex in 2 weeks time. Terrain's much more open. There's no way a Haruspex is surviving on that.
No, I did. I saw those layouts. That was fun. I hope you brought a Tau army, Davey.
Right. Immortals into Zoanthropes. On 3s. Rolling. Sustain 2.
What event are you going to, Davey?
It's called Napalm. The Napalm GT. Summer Swelter, they call it. It's a good name. All
Where,
the visuals are really cool, actually.
where in Essex is it? I've never heard of it.
Basildon.
Basildon. Bas Vegas, as they say.
Basildon.
Oh no, I want to keep them here then.
It does have a Hollywood sign. It just says Basildon, which is
That is,
a highlight.
you've got 23 saves, Davey, on the
You'd be fine,
Zoanthropes.
Davey. I don't know what you're on about.
4 ups. And then 6 ups.
Are they in range of a...
Oh, no, they're not. Sorry, I'm just. Yeah, the one. Oh, sorry, yeah. No, they're not. So that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. Big man's on 3 wounds.
The
Big man's
plasmic,
on. Yeah, 3 wounds. Yeah.
plasmic lance. Gets 3 hits this time on 5s. Gets to reroll as 1s. No. The Mythic Destroyers are going to shoot everything into these Zoanthropes, I think.
Venom Throps, yeah.
Venom
So just
Thropes.
minus 1 to hit.
Yeah.
You don't get any points for killing these, Jack.
I need to get to hold a point, right? Oh, no, you're right. I already hold 3.
You've got 15.
I'm sorry. Right, let's... What were my missions anyway? I did roll them.
There was a Psychophage here, but I picked him up saying he was dead.
Oh, okay. We'll say the emitter shot
He
him.
was going to be finished off.
I don't think there's any monsters left, is there? It's just the Sporosis. Oh, the Neurotyrant's a monster, right?
Neurotyrant is a monster, yeah.
So we'll shoot him with this Canoptech. 3. Oh, no. 3. So we go on 3s and 3s. That's 3 invuns on him.
He's gone.
You
fell back. I'm actually not going to cleanse the Catan. I'm going to try and go for the kill on the Psychophage because it's 2 points either way and this is more fun. So we're going to charge him there. 4. He does just about make it.
Overwatch him.
Cleanse it, eh?
Okay.
Are you not cleanse it?
No. Cleanse the bottom one. That's fine. And then
I'm going to 2CP for it, Phil, not bad.
Okay. What a hero.
Live Psychophage.
I think, Jack, if you are going to style it out, stand there.
Stand where? Sorry?
You have to kill him.
Stand what? Within heroic intervention range of these guys?
No, but you have to kill him to get back on the objective.
Oh, I thought I was on the objective there. Sorry.
No, I'm saying if
No,
you're
Dave,
going to
you've
do
got-
this,
quite
you've got
right.
to do it off the objective.
Oh, right. You no, not quite that great. Sorry.
Sorry.
Right.
No balls.
Yeah,
No
sorry.
ball.
That's me. 6 attacks. Just my last CP to reroll it. They all hit. And 3s. Strength 14. So oh, yes, that's 4 fails. Damage is
Minus
7.
4, so I don't have a save.
Yeah, so 7 plus 4, I think.
So 11.
Yes, that's right.
I take 7, so I'm down to 2.
Should have shot you first, really.
He lives.
Well, he might not. We'll see if the mortal wounds get him at the end of the turn. No, they don't. Okay. Shame. Should have shot him.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
What's the final scores then, team?
So we get
73 for
2
Dave.
for bring it down. We get 2 for cleanse, and we get 15 for holding 3 primary. which does end the game 76-73.
Look at
Close,
that.
man.
You kept it close, Davey. Well done.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it was to be honest, it was really touch and go on that turn 2, sort of 10-2, 10-3 kind of area.
Yeah.
Those emitics, keeping them in reserve for one extra turn really made the difference.
Yeah, it helped, didn't it?
I think I also underestimated how much damage they were going to do. So yeah, it's, oh yeah, I do get his fourth breakdown because I got the Nero Tyrant. Thank you, John.
Stop, Jack. He's already dead.
Well, we want to make it accurate, right?
That's
Right.
signed
I'm
in.
going to call it a night because I need to get up early with the young man in the morning.
Yeah, that is it.
Thank you for watching, team.
Take us out, Lewis. Take us
Yeah,
out.
great game.
Taking you home. Davey, when you go to Basildon, go to Stacey's Pie and Mash shop. You won't regret it, and we'll leave it there.
Oh,
Are you have to do the plugs, Lewis, or do you want me to do them?
Oh, you do the plugs. I like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you like what you saw here, please like the video, and you can subscribe. We do this every Thursday. We come play TTS. We sometimes get guests on. Next week we have got a very special event. One of the so obviously here at 6 Plus we do coaching. One of the mentees that we have for our coaches, one of Tom's mentees, is coming on for a coaching game on the TTS Fight Night. So that's going to be super awesome. We're going to go through that. If you want to see more like that, please, like I say, by any subscriber, you can support us even further if you wish to. By becoming a member of the channel, you get a bunch of exclusive content stuff. You can join the Discord. You can have lots of chats. And if you want to play TTS, we have a very active TTS community there. Always looking for games. And yeah, I think that's. Oh, and the don't forget, we do have our masterclass for the coaching as well that you can sign up for. Please, by all means, do that. It's super awesome.
First day, £20. Get stuck in. Should be a really good day.
I was looking for the details. You already had it to hand. Awesome. Right. Thank you, Davey. Thank you, Lewis.
No worries.
Oh, we'll have a book watch on Monday. So yeah, into Tyranids, come and watch that. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about yet.
Oh, and we
Simulation Swarm.
We have the 1 year anniversary stream of Close Order on Tuesday evening. So
Cool.
well.
Congratulations.
You like that square
Time flies.
I know. Tell me about it. It's scary.
All right. So yeah, until next time, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye now.
Bye.